from Mardi Gras.
It ain't from Mardi Gras.
And we are live.
I think my move. I don't know what you talking about.
Are you going to the chicken run?
She damn straight.
Hey, bring me some chicken back then.
Ain't you was... Are y'all ready? Because we live.
Oh, yeah, we was talking about chicken run. We good. We here, baby.
You are tuned in to CTTPodcast.
What's up, niggas?
It's your favorite girl.
Oh.
It's your favorite girl, the true lady.
Wow.
We are joined by Teonny Spears. Let's give a hand clap.
I feel like Charlamagne.
He's the owner and writer of the blog Some Like It Hot or Haute, however you would choose it.
Oats. All of it.
Some Like It Haute.
Hot.
He ain't already told me I gotta calm down. Y'all
Haute,
know
all
that
of it.
All of it.
Welcome, Teonny.
Hey, thank you for having me.
You
You've been trying to
welcome.
get me out here for 2 years, so
I don't think y'all
Him and
understand.
his-
finally made it.
Him and his cursed
His sister.
cursed
Let's-
sister.
Can y'all introduce
Thank you.
yourselves
That's
first before y'all start throwing shade?
Right, JB.
Introduce
You
yourself
can either
first.
call me
Introduce
JB,
yourself.
the Bison, certified 360, Beach 360 on the tray. Hell, it don't matter which one y'all
Chameleon
wanna call me.
drama.
Y'all know I'm here. Y'all know I'm here.
Chameleon drama.
I like that.
Hey,
I like
you know,
Hey, man, yeah, put it on the shirt.
what?
Yes. Yes. We're gonna get that.
You playing though?
But he
Them
will.
fools at my home church would really rock that. You playing? They really would. They really would.
Oh, my God. And, of
We gonna
course,
let it
we got my girl, Javon, a.k.a. Nova J.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys
Hey.
doing tonight?
Speaking of communion,
Come
Kim,
on,
I messed
accent.
around. Hey, messed
We
around
love
and
to
forgot
see
to
it.
shake up my doggone communion cup the other Sunday, man.
What?
Yeah, bro. Threw me off.
You ain't take your communion.
No, I did forgot to shake it up. Cause you know sometimes
nasty.
sometimes you gotta shake that thing up, you know, before you take the crap out, you know, cause they ain't letting us put our hands on for the saltines no more. So you know.
Oh, y'all got the little sponge thing.
They got the little sponge, little dry ass sponge things, man.
Now y'all know how
I
we
mean, you know, man, I'm look, you know.
All right, look, while everybody, we're getting ready to get started, make sure you guys share the podcast. Share, and share. You can always go back and listen to the audio on Spotify, on iTunes Podcast, on Google's Podcast, or you can listen to it on Future 106, or just log on to spillingthetea.com.
Got my organ pulled up.
Oh, no. Let me pull it up,
Pull,
though.
Yes,
pull
please,
pull
pull
my
it up.
organ up just in
Cue
case
it,
I need it.
Let me
I got
make sure
Deacon.
to tag Teonny inside in the caption.
I got Deacon Chico in the back here
so
just in
the
case I
people
need
can get
him.
a notification.
Right.
You hear me, Kim?
What
I
happened?
got Deacon Chico in the back just in case I need him.
Not the deacon.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
My boy. I won't talk about.
Why did I think
No.
this would run completely differently?
I don't know why.
no.
What you thought this
Why?
was?
I
Don't
mean,
you do-
I
don't you
thought,
tune in and
again,
watch?
I thought
It's just
that,
people can
you
see
know,
us instead of just
right.
hearing us. That's all the
That's
difference.
what it is. That's
Oh,
He
he
thought-
thought I was gonna be sheltered.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't sheltering me.
Oh my God.
Hell.
Babe.
they ain't sheltering me. What you talking about?
Yes.
All right, let me know if you got that.
I'm Steve Urkel in the meme where it say, hey, don't come in here with all that bullshit. That's me
That's
creeping
you.
down the hall. That's
That
me.
is
With
JB.
the bullshit.
you.
Book that's coming in.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so are y'all ready for CTT Jeopardy?
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, I can
He actually here and
finally
finally win.
Yes.
I can finally win.
You won last
One
week.
thing
Yeah,
though,
but look how
hey,
long it took her to
hold on,
look at the
hold on,
comments.
hold on. Time out.
Uh-oh, here go JB.
Cause somebody wrote a list down.
A list.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote the list?
And something is missing for Jeopardy.
What?
Oh, the buzzer.
Oh yeah.
You said you would have a buzzer.
Y'all right.
You did say
This
you
the
would
crazy
have a
thing. This the
buzzer.
crazy part
You
about
right.
it. This the crazy part about it.
Go ahead,
She
remind
called
me.
that out yesterday. I was like, I gotta get the buzzers. I was like, Kim, you ain't gonna find them. But in my head, I'm like, Kim, you ain't gonna find
Why
them
didn't you
buzzers,
remind her, though?
and you not gonna get them.
Why
I
didn't you-
knew she wasn't gonna find them.
Why you didn't
You
remind
ain't
her,
know that
though?
because I could have found them.
Could have went to Party City found something.
That's what I'm saying.
My hand. My left hand back here is also agreeing with me back here.
Why didn't you remind her?
I didn't know since you wanted a buzzer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because we didn't have none. We were
Cause
struggling with
my boy over here, he be in the
But-
comment section, man. He be over here tapping in the
I
answers
do.
and
I really do.
Poke Kim be skipping him
By the
sometimes.
time she answers
But
by the
look.
time the question finishes, I'll be sitting there still typing and somebody
Hey,
done already
people be
said
like,
the answer.
so y'all ain't gonna see me. I'll be like, hey, Kim,
But
Teonny.
he's here tonight.
I'm here tonight.
I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, you made history by being the first
First
call
person
in
to
on
call
the show.
in on the
You
show.
made history. Yeah.
Y'all
Yes.
supposed to clap for
And
that.
now you-
Yeah.
And now you got her trying to find ways to get more people to call in.
Look
I'm
at
anxious to see how this
you
is gonna
you gotta
go.
get a line.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a number. I do have a number.
Right.
Making history.
We have a Future 106 number. And I got a number.
Scratch, I even thought about
History.
Future 106. Scratch, I even thought about that. Because then it brought me back to the 98.7 shit.
Okay.
With the yeah. I don't even.
Don't let that go.
What?
All right.
Okay.
The
Aren't I supposed to
the
talk about
expressions.
myself right
The
too?
expressions. I don't want
Oral
nobody.
expressions.
Yeah, I don't want nobody
I
calling
want 'em.
Future 106 talk about some. Hey,
But if they call it
can
the
y'all
TJ
reach?
show, then yeah, in your feelings podcast, that'd be
Exactly.
perfect.
Right.
TJ.
You should talk to TJ about doing
Yeah.
that. That might.
Perfect.
Well,
You know I got these, bruh.
This is not a Future 106 meeting.
no. It just happened with
Let's
the-
go to the Jeopardy.
You know, it just happened with the number. That's,
Let's-
you know,
let's
and then I
go to
said
Jeopardy.
no, because
Let's get started.
I don't
Let's see
want
if
people
Teonny
doing
gonna take the
the
crown.
expression.
All right,
thing.
this
It just ain't gonna sound
is.
right.
Y'all ready?
So how
You
we
ready?
gonna buzz in? How we gonna
Raise your hand.
smack the table?
I'm
Clap.
knocking.
Clap. I'm just gonna
Raise
hit the
your
table.
hand.
Just raise your hand.
I'm just gonna hit the.
They used to me slapping my hand on the table
All right.
anyway. I'm
My keys are in the car.
All right. So what you want? You gonna hit the table?
I'm hitting the table.
You gonna hit what? Keys
He's in the car.
and hit the table.
The car.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wait, no.
Who keys in the car?
My keys are in the car.
Go get them keys.
Why?
Go.
I mean, her keys are like her.
Oh,
keys are
okay.
in
I
there.
thought
My
you drove.
house key-
I
no,
thought.
I didn't
Oh,
drive.
okay.
So we not
I
on a no.
I didn't drive.
All right, so let's do the CTT Jeopardy. Are we ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Okay, look. So this is moves for 400.
Moves.
Moves.
Like
MOVES.
Like,
What type?
I
of
like the way you move.
like the Studio 54 stuff
All right.
I did the other day.
Okay.
Got you.
All right, y'all ready?
What?
Y'all ready?
She got it on the
Jake,
phone.
you was dancing.
Yes, I have it on camera.
She got it on the phone.
I have it
She'll
on
show you
camera.
later.
Why haven't you posted
She'll
this
show you.
yet?
All right, so this dance, it's going, anyway.
Gotcha.
This
Yeah,
dance,
you guys, she gonna
y'all
do this.
ready?
Yeah.
So this dance move looks like you're moving away. Moving away.
What?
Follow your move. Wait.
What?
Baby, you should have run over
You
these.
should get over this.
See, this was the problem last week.
Was it was the problem last week?
We had a problem
That's
last
what
week.
took me so long.
Yes, they were so
That's what
wordy,
took-
crazy.
That's what took me so long to make the answers in the chat.
Okay. This dance move looks like you're moving away with your arms back and forth in slow motion. This dance move looks like you're moving away with your arms back and forth in slow motion.
I don't know this one.
And back and forth.
Back and forth. Back
Why
and
is it that
forth.
when, now that I'm
Back and
here, you're
forth.
asking
Are
a
you
hard
serious?
question?
Is this a hard question?
It is a hard question.
I know the name.
This dance looks like you're moving away with your. I'm so mad at you going this
Like-
corner.
Like the peacock. Oh,
No,
The way.
it's the.
No.
what is the Millie Rock?
Did you look at this computer?
No, because I thought about
Oh,
it.
that's the answer.
When I
Yeah.
did this,
I don't see Millie right
when I did no.
Oh.
Wait, my head. No. Hold on, wait. When I did this, I went here and I was like, oh, what is the Millie Rock? Because I did, when I brought my hand, I was like, oh.
I think you need to ask another question. 'cause I
JB
don't
looking
think
at
that
computer
Yeah,
screen,
that
bro.
don't count. Next question. That don't count. You think you cheated?
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Dark skins and light skins.
Hey, it's a tie between them two. They can have it. They can have it.
Hold on. Okay. Here we
They can
go.
have it.
All right. This is food for 100.
Oh my.
This food is on the Black People song. We mainly use it in our vines, and it's unhealthy. We get it mild, hot, and spicy. Who was first? Javon.
What is chicken for 200?
There we go. It's 100, but yeah.
100.
Okay, Javon has a point. All right, we got music.
Did you decide about it? Okay.
Okay, we have music for 400.
I'm mad because now that I'm here, you're asking all these hard questions. I don't know the
I
answer.
swear these are easy.
No, apparently not.
The chicken? You didn't know the chicken?
I did know chicken, but look, when I hit the
I
table,
knew
she already
chicken
shook
answer,
the
but
key.
my answer ain't
That's
gonna
why
count.
you need to
That's
pick
why
one for
I
everybody
told y'all
do.
Clap your hands. That's
Okay.
why I said.
I'm
So you want to
snapping,
go to the
baby.
clap?
Okay, y'all ready for this one?
Come on,
I slapped my hand.
All right, here we
My
go.
answer ain't count.
Make sure y'all answer in the comment section below, okay? All right, so you don't want to start wheezy because the F is for finishers.
What? Say that again.
This is music for 400.
So we gotta guess the lyric.
This is the
Or the
lyric.
song?
This
Or
is yeah.
What
You don't want to start wheezy because the F is for finishers.
I'm mad. I listen to Katy Perry.
I don't even know.
Wait,
I don't
hold
even know
on.
what that is.
Is this a feature or is he on?
It's a song.
I don't know.
Well, I'm saying, is it a feature or is it an actual song?
I don't know.
JB, wait, Chico, what was that?
I know what it is.
I don't
Let's get it
know.
about face.
Chico,
What is going on
I
here?
don't know.
You don't listen to Katy Perry that much.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Oh,
I do. I don't know what this is.
y'all ready? Y'all
Okay.
Y'all give up?
I mean, I went to Facebook.
I'm
Maybe I
gonna
thought
save
somebody-
it. I'll save that for another one.
Okay.
All right.
So JB, you don't know the answer? What's funny?
If they don't know, we all
Oh,
messed up.
okay.
All right, here we go. So this is music for 100.
Okay.
These are lyrics now. Keep staring at it, and you might go blind.
What is my chain?
You close, but no.
It's a song. Oh, shoot.
Okay, maybe these are hard. Okay.
I don't know that shit.
Maybe this one is hard.
Hey
Okay.
Siri.
Keep staring.
Maybe this is hard. Okay, let's do it.
Trump might
Oh, audio. What is audio's by?
I'm going next. I'm going next.
That's what it was.
Okay. This is people for 100.
I don't want to play this
hell.
anymore.
Okay.
I'm
Questions
mad.
from.
I don't know, but go ahead. Come on.
to.
All right, so y'all ready?
Yeah.
First African American president.
Obama.
Barack,
Shit.
what is
Fuck
Barack
it.
Obama?
Fuck. Tell.
I won.
Javon won.
This
Go to
definitely
the topics,
is not
man.
going
Shit. This
great at
ain't
all.
going good.
This
This one is not
no.
going good. This one is not going good.
What happened?
These are good questions though.
Kim, what is going
Nah,
on?
this one ain't going good. This one ain't going
Really,
good.
I didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
6 foot. Y'all didn't know 6 foot 7 foot. That was the last lyric question.
I don't listen to
I got
Lil
you.
Wayne.
Lyric they could have found.
Okay.
Because I don't even remember that part of the song.
Here go another question.
I was the
Okay.
weirdest
What you like,
lyric.
music?
Y'all ready?
You back in music?
This is people for 300.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Murdered in 1996, famous rapper and actor. Teonny.
Who is Tupac Shakur?
Okay, all right. Teonny has a point.
Yeah,
Javon
just
has a
one. How
point.
many questions are we?
Mine
How
got
many
taken.
questions are we even
Nah,
getting?
Chico, mine got taken.
Nope.
Mine got
He
taken.
got a point.
All right, here we go. I don't like this question.
You shouldn't have liked the
Like
last
none of
three.
Right.
I mean,
I don't like none of these
honestly.
questions this week.
Okay. TV shows for 400.
Okay.
A family of
Bridgerton.
7. A family of 7 that deals with problems in their life. This is a black show.
A black
Oh.
show and a family of 7.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Javon.
family matters? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Family is 7.
Family is
It's a
seven.
newer show. I can give you that.
What is Blackish?
Okay. There we go.
I was about to say that. That's the only.
It's a family of 7.
They literally.
Yeah, it's a family
It
of
was either
7.
that-
Because it's
It's like-
twins.
It was either
It's
that,
twins.
yeah. It was either
Yeah.
that or
The brother-
Fresh Prince. But when you said it was a newer show,
Yeah, it's
I'm
a newer
like,
show.
Yeah, because that's what I'm about to
Blackish.
say next was what is Fresh Prince, but no.
All right. So
look at me up
last.
here winning.
Okay. Look. Okay. I see in the comment section. And Jerica said Blackish.
Yeah.
My hello,
That was the when you said
Angelica.
you.
Oh,
That's what
Kev.
caught my
What's
eye.
good, Kev?
My people are in here.
Oh, and okay, she said Tupac too. Okay, she answering all the questions.
Shout out to my people, man.
Okay, we're tired.
Okay, I didn't. Hold on, I'm missing all these. I want to know why this should won. This should councilman voted to yield $6.5 to Johnny Downs of Wild Fork. Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on for that.
Okay.
Hold on for that. Me and Chico gonna talk about that later.
Oh, you're talking about that tomorrow? Okay.
Hold on for that.
All right. All right. So here is the last Jeopardy question.
Okay.
Oh, it's the tiebreaker.
This is the last one. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
This is moves for 300. So it's a dance. It's a dance.
God.
What is the duck?
This.
That would have been the answer. Ooh.
So this dance move looks like you're punching somebody or the people around you. The song has which.
That's exercise.
What is Billy Blanks?
Right. This make you want to move.
What is hip hop dance core?
People around the world have continuously done this dance, and it turned into a song which now has 1 billion views.
Is it an old song or a new song?
It's kind of newish.
And it has 1 billion.
What is the motorbike?
It has 1 billion views.
And what's the wait?
It looks like you're punching somebody.
What is shoe?
No, not the shoe.
I don't know shit.
If I do the dance, y'all gonna know it.
What is the Junebug challenge?
I don't. Why do you keep doing this? Is it the Junebug?
No.
What is
What
the
is
Will?
that name?
I was first. Shit.
I
What is the- I was first.
That was new.
I was first.
That ain't new. That was about 3 years ago.
I was first.
Tiana was first.
I was first, and I
Hell,
won.
cheated.
So what about
Let's go to the
win?
toxic. You didn't win
What
nothing
about-
next because this was cheating.
Bragging rights.
Like I wouldn't.
Nothing.
I won bragging rights the last time in Clubhouse.
Yeah.
And again, that was a cheating because I was first.
He said he wasn't gonna curse.
You know I was first, so let's just go to the first one.
Let's get to the
All right, so let's go ahead and get to these
I feel like I didn't even
topics.
get to introduce myself to the people.
You can. You want to give you your moment?
No, don't worry about it.
All right, so-
this curse thing over here.
Don't start. Don't start.
Please leave
Don't
it
start.
alone.
Please do not
Please leave the
start.
royal catastrophe alone.
All right.
That thing ain't
Hold
right.
on, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Calm down.
I do not.
We can hear y'all over there. Sidebar conversation.
Sidebar.
He over there lying on me.
Oh, okay.
I thought you was how about that jazz?
All right, so did y'all check out the verses last week?
Oh my
I
God,
did.
yes.
Come on,
I just did.
yeah.
She owe me
Minus that
$2.
She owed me.
So
She owed me 20.
So that's what y'all were
But she
talking
didn't
about.
feel the shirt though.
That's what y'all were
She
talking
didn't feel
about?
the bustier.
I know it.
Hell, the bustier was finna whoop.
No.
It looked like chicken cutlets
Y'all
to
talking about
me.
Keisha Cole, right?
Yes, that
She
wasn't feel.
First of all, my question is, when did her breasts get that big? Because they
I
never,
was trying to
they
figure
were
that out,
never,
too.
they were never really that
Baby.
big.
What could have been the baby? The last baby.
Oh, it could be the last baby or
She out there
surgery.
feeding.
Yeah,
Or did she have some enhancement surgery?
might be
That she
both.
didn't
Now
tell
that
me.
I'm
I think
interested
that
because
coach
you guys
should
know
take
that
it
I'm going to
back
get my
by the-
earlobes done.
You what?
Yeah, because you know when I'm looking straight, straight, you can't see that I have ears, so I want to get my earlobes done so people can see.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I see your ears.
You notice things about yourself that other people don't.
Don't. This is
Who
true.
got the plastic surgery? What man got
This
the
is
plastic
true.
surgery?
Who got
Funk
the fat
Flex.
surgery? Yeah,
Funk
Funk
Flex.
Master Flex.
Yeah, fun master.
He got the lipo surgery.
And then he did it on
And he did it on
Instagram.
Instagram Live.
Yep.
Right.
Which was interesting.
With Wu-Tang playing.
First of all,
in the
I
back.
didn't know he was that old, but I guess
Yeah.
that's a conversation for another day. I'm not off topic.
He is.
So what were y'all thoughts about the actual verses itself?
I mean,
First of all,
firstly,
why were they late?
both of them were late, or was it just Keisha that was late?
Okay,
That
Keisha
was
was
late?
super late. They were
Okay,
both
so
late,
Keisha
but
was super late.
just
Okay, well, you guys
worse.
know if the verses starts at 8,
You heard it.
they really don't actually kick off till like
Until
8:30.
9, right, or 9 o'clock.
But that didn't happen till it wasn't 8:30 or the 9.
My
They
thing
were.
about the verses was, what's going on in the background? What
Now,
is
JB,
this?
JB, if you're gonna be doing this on camera and Mike, you have to leave now. You got to go on the couch.
What did I
If you gon'
miss?
if you gon' if you gon'
What she gonna do? She gonna not even in here.
if you gonna laugh with the couch guest,
I'm catching him. I'm catching.
Join the couch guests if you don't laugh.
if you gonna laugh,
Go over there and join the council chat.
because we trying to keep it good audio.
Don't point at my
Anyway.
sister.
That curse thing over there.
Don't
in that
point at my
comment, don't get me
sister.
started.
Anyway, so
Don't
my
come
thing
my
was
sister.
they were late. They were okay. So Ashanti was an hour late. Keisha Cole was like an hour and 15 minutes late, and then she just didn't bring the energy. Like something was definitely off
She was high.
But first of all, she was
She was
high.
that shit.
Like she was completely high.
Yeah.
Y'all saw
You could tell that she
Keisha, y'all ain't see the
tell
meme?
that she was completely
They with
high.
the little white.
And I think she was over it like we were. Like they had pushed it back 3 times at that point. So it was like
I was over it.
the momentum of it died for
Right.
me after the first time they pushed it
That's
back.
how I
I was
feel.
over it.
Who? Oh, her Teddy Riley moment where the internet kept popping in and out in there.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm
she
saying.
went live. I think she went live Saturday, and she was like,
First of all,
I should have just came there, and even though everything was messing up, at least I would have been there. I'm like, no, girl,
y'all
you were-
have
you
mic
were-
checks for this stuff.
You were
like a
getting
pre-setup
high,
before
and
y'all
that's
get
okay.
See,
Like,
usually
just tell
they
us
in the
what you were
same
doing.
room,
Right.
And they got 2 microphones, but they had them damn podcast microphones.
Let me tell you
over there,
what's
and
really
she had
getting me
bad
out
internet.
Hold on, y'all. One person at a time.
Why were they separated?
I was about to say what really
Because
threw me out is
Apple-
like they were still in the same location, so why were they not in the same room?
So they were in the same
like
location.
before they
So they were
like
in the
early
same
that day
building?
somebody shared a picture of both of the thrones sitting side to side. So I'm like, okay, well why are they not in the same room anymore?
Okay, well,
Like they were in the same building.
See,
Because-
I asked that before it started.
Okay, so what happened was Apple came out with this statement because Versus is now partnered with Apple TV,
Right.
So they were like, look, if y'all want to continue to do this, COVID numbers are rising high. We don't want you guys to appear like y'all together at the risk of getting COVID because Ashanti had COVID, and people still don't understand how COVID is really working.
Right.
Whatever.
Well, why they just didn't? Why they just didn't limit the people that was gonna be in them?
Nobody was in there.
But
period.
sometimes we don't know it. We don't know what's behind the scene. We don't know how many people
That's-
on the team because it could be her beautician, it could be her stylist, it could be the DJ. Well, both of them
I
had
mean, well,
their
honestly,
DJs.
like the way that it was going, she was her own beautician and stylist because every time Keisha played something, sis was combing that weave.
She was.
That was that cool.
Now I ain't gonna say she was on coke now.
She was high. She was on something.
Kim, don't play with
You
me.
can't just
She
blame it on.
definitely-
And that wasn't no green.
She
sound.
definitely called Frankie before she got there, and
Did.
some things took place.
Her
I
Neff
still
was
know
back
who
there fighting.
authorized this versus, because to me this was a waste of a versus.
It
You could've
was.
had-
It was a waste
I
of a
think
versus.
Before even the very first one,
We
this was
could
a
have had
waste of a versus.
Tupac versus Biggie. They
You could
was-
have.
That's what
way
they're trying to
better
do
people.
now. They want to do Tupac versus
Are we doing the
Biggie.
holograms?
But I don't think that's.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
more.
my big
I
hologram.
feel like there are other people that they can do for a versus besides Tupac and
Where
Biggie.
is the
Right.
8
You know,
ball
and it's
MJG and Bun B? Where's that one?
No.
Chill.
Not
Chill.
Don't you do it. Not nippy.
Not nippy.
I, mean, I feel like you was gonna say Whitney and Bobby Brown.
Man, get on.
Man, why, bro?
That would have
I
been
didn't know.
fun.
I didn't know
would've
Bobby
been
got
fun.
mine
To have them on
a
the
year
verses
ago.
together.
That would have been.
That'd have been hilarious.
So I'm gonna be honest about I was really lackluster and I went to sleep.
I
feel
only
that
tuned
Ashanti
in.
won, like
Literally.
real life, like
Damn.
voice wise and all. Because Keisha, I don't know what she was doing. I don't know if you couldn't catch the beat, couldn't catch the tone. But Ashanti vocals was on point.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't watch it. I
Don't feel
wasn't
bad.
going to watch it. The clips that I have were clips that people sent to me, so I can post them.
Yeah.
Twitter was having
I
a
love
field
it.
day.
Hilarious.
They
As
were
always.
living. So of course,
Hilarious.
like that kind of made me want to watch it because they're enjoying. Like Black Twitter makes you
Man,
want to watch
look.
anything though. Y'all know around this time, like 4 years ago, the New Edition story was on, and like Black Twitter
Yes.
was lit.
Lit.
Yes.
Made
So,
you
but
want to
no, like
tune in.
I feel like after the first time they pushed it back, and then it was like, okay, we get it. Ashanti has COVID. Then they pushed it back a second time, and it was like, okay.
Because I didn't even know it was the
The
second
thing
time.
was,
Yeah.
the second time it was like,
It was literally like 2 weeks after the
yeah,
first time.
but then it was like, okay, well, then they started trending because people were like, well, are they still doing it? Because nobody said anything.
Nothing. Nobody
And
said
then that's
nothing.
when they were like January the 9th. And we're like,
It was
okay.
one of the highest.
And then they
highest
moved
rated
it
versus
to,
battle.
It
then
was?
they moved it to
Yeah,
last week.
they had like 1 billion on,
on Apple or on
Ashanti and Keisha Cole? Really?
on the verses, because see, they didn't put it on Apple. They only had.
It was on Apple TV.
I watched it on Instagram because I tried
I
to
watched-
put it up on Apple.
I watched on
Really?
Instagram, but
I
it
watched
was.
the IG live. 'cause
That was one
I
of the
couldn't
biggest
get it on
ones?
Apple.
I'm
They
really
had the their playlist on Apple, but I couldn't watch because that's usually where I watch it from. Is Apple
So
on iTunes. But
you're
I
telling
didn't get
me
it on there.
that "Ah Baby" and "I Should Have Cheated" was
Aw,
like
Baby.
I guess because they were trying to see what was really probably because Black Twitter. I think Black Twitter got them all the views.
Black
That's how they
Twitter
was setting up.
definitely.
that sounds about right.
Black Twitter definitely
Shout out to
Because
runs
as
the
you
culture.
can see, as the battle going on, more people started to come in.
Shout out to Black Twitter.
Because they kept leaving out because they was like, well, is Keisha going to show up? Like, where's she at?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a battle?
Everybody was leaving out. I was over it.
I
No
was
clients before the verses started, let me tell you.
And I know when I popped
literally
in,
went to sleep.
OT Genesis popped up, and I'm like,
What
what the
was
hell
that?
is he doing?
And did y'all see her sister afterwards?
Oh yeah, she was pissed.
She was upset
She was
that
mad.
OT
I don't blame her.
Genesis was with us. And I understand, like, first off, you in these conversations dragging our mama, saying you so dope to our mama and making fun of her struggle in her past. And it was,
So
forgot
why
he
did
said
Keisha
that.
let him come out? That's what I'm trying to
Well, they
figure out.
squashed their beef. I guess it was just a way to show that they squashed their beef.
I
And he
get
is a
it.
fan at the end
I
of the
forgot
day.
he was doing a remix.
Yeah, and she
It
was upset.
trash.
What's the remix trash? I haven't heard.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
It was trash.
It was about Crip Walking, wasn't it?
The only
It was trash.
what does OT Genesis do?
Push it.
He
Push,
rap.
he's a rapper. Go get the money. Go
Get the money. Yeah, go
I
get
mean,
the money. And Crip Walk.
But that's kind of it though.
And he has
That's
a
it.
baby.
A baby with the twins. With the Kardashians.
With,
Oh, with one of the Malika.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's her baby. That I was like, that's your baby.
All the two
daddy.
from
ATL.
Yeah, one of the Malikas.
Ghettos.
I forgot he has a kid with one of them.
Who's your baby daddy? Baby mama was Wisely.
Yeah, he got him an uncursed one, my boy.
I'm gonna jump
I
across
don't
this
know,
table
he
and
might be
slap
cursed by
you.
association.
Curse by
You think so?
Because she dropped him with the quickness with that foolishness, baby.
But they
I'm
back
finna
together
jump
now.
across the
She
table
wasn't
and
having
slap
it.
you.
Are they back together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, she
You
might
done
be
went
cursed
back
too.
to Malika.
She might be
So,
cursed too.
so there's speculation that there will be a future versus Travis Scott.
Well, it got
Why?
shut down.
It got shut down.
Like Travis made I think Travis' management made a statement saying that it's not going to happen.
But would you have watched?
No,
No,
No.
not at all.
I don't, and I'm gonna say
I'm
you
not a
why.
fan of Star Wars.
And if you don't know, he's referring to Future. But I don't think Travis Scott has enough records to compete with Future.
He don't.
And that's not to take anything away
I
from
mean,
Travis Scott.
I mean, honestly, if Jar Jar Binks was to go against anybody, it would have to be Drake.
Yeah.
Future versus Drake.
It would have to be Drake.
It would because of the hit. Because see, this is my thing. How does
I'm trying to see
I mean,
it.
there's really nobody else.
How does the verses work? How is the verses
Skip
being
this
judged?
nigga
Is my
calls
whole
me
thing.
Jar Jar.
It's
Because
really
are you
public
going off of
opinion.
That's his name.
Hits? Are we going off of vocals? Are we going off of bars?
It's
What are we doing?
public opinion.
What hell? Then why do they have a decision the next day?
Well, the next day is basically what the versus public opinion. Who was tweeted about the most? Who said something the most?
Yes,
Who
we
agreed
did.
the most? Who said
So
that?
did we get the decision on Ashanti?
They
It
said
was
Ashanti.
Ashanti.
It was Ashanti?
Yeah,
Ashanti.
Ashanti won.
I mean, as if there was ever a doubt.
Right, because sis
His phone.
I know Keisha hasn't
Get
really
him
been
out the
the same
comment
since she-
section.
I'm trying to pull up the comments.
Get him out the comment
Yeah, I
section.
know Keisha
This
hasn't
dude
really been the
here.
same since she posted
This
that.
dude
after
here.
y'all time.
Travis Scott a goat. He just after y'all time. Laugh out loud. I versus the world.
Scott, you know what I'm saying? But he don't have that many hits to go up against.
Look,
Right.
music versus
Don't.
the world.
I didn't start listening to Travis Scott until he started dating Kylie.
Oh no.
Oh, but see,
Personally.
The uncursed.
seriously, that boosted his
It
celebrity.
did. It really
I rock with
did.
them.
Does this say Travis Scoot a goat?
This is Scooter Goat. This is Scooter Scott.
Travis Scoot.
Travis Scoot.
Scooter Scott. But also, after the Future and Travis Scott came and speculations, other people started talking about Chris Brown versus Usher.
Ooh.
And that's a good one.
That would be good. Cause
What
that's
do
how
y'all
we
think
hit.
about that?
You know
That's
what?
got the hit.
Hey,
You know
Kenya.
what?
That'd be a good versus.
They'll be great, especially if they
tune
get up
in.
and do a dance off.
Oh,
Right.
I
But
ain't
I'm
gonna lie though.
thinking like,
I ain't gonna lie though.
even though
I'm going
Usher's
with
career
Breezy.
is longer,
mm-hmm.
I'm going with Breezy.
I think Breezy might take it though.
Chris Brown
going-
got some
We
hits.
going
know,
wall. We
man.
going wall to wall.
What's the one?
Oh, we
with
going,
the,
excuse me?
1,000 songs
No.
on it.
Can I see
Is
it?
that
You can
Heartbreak
run
or
it,
Moon?
run it.
Heartbreak on the Full Moon and
Yeah.
Indigo, they both have like
They
5
that
million
by
songs.
itself, like
We just trying to get it popping.
And they got heat.
And yes, both of them. Like that, them two by itself.
And you gotta think about Chris's mixtapes too.
That too,
Ooh,
and
yeah,
then you gotta
Boy
think
and
about
Teacher.
young Chris.
Ooh.
Fame.
Run it, run it.
Yeah,
A fan
No,
of fame.
I mean
No.
if you do Young Chris, you
Give
can't
me
even
that.
do the singles. Like you gotta do
No.
like the album
Album
tracks,
cuts,
like
yeah.
right?
Your Man Ain't Me and
Oh, that's
Winner
my
and,
jam.
and
your man
and-
ain't me is still my
I
ear.
and
really-
Ain't No Way.
I
Okay.
really think Chris Brown
But
gonna watch
No
Usher.
bullshit.
I mean,
He
but
is.
also if we're talking about
is.
albums, you know, Usher
Right.
has Confessions. So.
He does have
Confessions
confessions,
does.
but we talking about you can't play all of the Confession album as.
I can.
No.
No, I'm talking about in the
8701.
verses.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh,
8701.
Where y'all at?
What you mean?
8701, but that don't mean he gonna be Chris Brown. But yes, 8701, yes,
Because Chris Brown got an album that'll take 8701.
that's true too.
So, like,
Exclusive.
yes, that's gonna go. That's what I was
The
thinking.
deluxe edition.
deluxe
Are you
edition.
seeing the lyrics in the comment
The
section?
deluxe edition.
Excuse
I
me.
told her to take his phone.
I saw you from across the room.
I told you to take a phone. I told you to take his phone.
Oh, give them the words.
Breezy got the
It's
iPad.
okay. That's typical black people. They never know the words. It's fine. It's just fine.
It's like when
It's
people
better
are
than
like.
her instead of her trying to make up the words and force them as the words.
It's like when
I
people
don't
are
know
like,
words.
you don't have to know a Tony Braxton song. You just gotta sound like Tony Braxton.
Unbreak my heart. Who could she go against? Who could Tony Braxton go against?
I would love to see.
Now they gonna be fighting.
No,
They gonna be
Tony
fighting.
would watch Tamar because she got more hits.
That's messed up.
She got more hits than
What are they
Tamar.
gonna do? Compare their wigs?
Well, I will
Tamar
say
gonna
this:
take hers
if
off.
they're gonna go vocally,
She's
Tamar
done
will
that.
win because Tony has admitted Tamar is the better singer out of all of them. But as far as hits,
Her
Yeah.
sister said
Tony
that.
has said that on the Breakfast Family Values plenty of times. Tamar is the better singer. But the
I can
thing
agree
that
to
kills
Tamar.
Tamar is that too, and Tony's baritone. Ain't nobody get low like her. As a female, that's hard.
Anita Baker?
Anita, ooh. Why would we even do that?
Right.
I don't
Why
think
you
Tony got
doing
enough
that?
for Anita. She ain't got enough for Anita. She don't have enough.
Anita gonna kill
Because
her.
earlier Anita would kill Tony.
Wait, Kim, what?
Kill Tony.
Kim said R. Kelly molest the anthems. Oh, Chris. Okay, Joe put Chris versus R. Kelly in the comment section.
Oh, well, no, he ain't got enough hits for Kelly.
Dang, Kim said Tony versus Mary.
Oh, Tony gonna watch.
sorry.
Tony gonna watch.
Mary J. Blige?
Yes, Lord.
Y'all gonna get married talking back here. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Tony gonna watch.
Don't do that.
Because I feel like
Kill, if you would have seen Bree reaction when you said that, hold up, that
Mary
Mary.
has
Say,
done
ooh.
after 2006, because that's what the Can't Be
gonna-
Without You song. It's all her albums start sounding redundant.
Is she gonna do
They
the
did,
fresh
though.
chicken? Is she gonna
What's in a chicken? What's in a chicken wrap?
and fresh chicken?
What's in a chicken wrap?
That's what she gonna perform.
I hate you.
What's
She
in
gonna
a-
perform it. She ain't gonna press play. She gonna
You know
perform
what tripped
it.
me out about the
And she
commercial
better not
is
start
that
dancing.
it
Start
just
going.
she just came out so randomly. Like they were just leaving
know
in
what?
line, and the dude was like, "What's in a chicken? What's in a chicken wrap?" I'm like, "Girl, where did you come from?" Mary.
Kim said Mary got more hits than Tony though.
No.
Bruh.
Nah, she got the hit where she got Kiki Palmer crying while she's singing next to her. You gotta count that in.
Like,
Nah, that's real.
they got the hits.
But
They
she
can go
still-
back.
Mary has a lot of good features.
She's, and that's what I'm about to say. Feature wise,
She has a lot of good features.
Tony Caesar
But-
versus Slap Your Bruh. Joe, 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 stop, bruh. Stop.
but early Tony, when
Tony,
she
though.
first came out, I mean, she could. I hate young Tony. Excuse me, young Tony. Oh my.
Low cut,
I
slick
can't-
down, Jer hair.
Yes,
tone.
love should have brought you home last night. How many?
She
Ooh,
still
hey,
had,
the
she
Monica
still
Another
had
sad
her money
love song.
tone.
Okay.
Them square heels on.
Breathe again, Tony.
Breathe
Breathe
again.
Oh my God.
The
Like,
good wig tone.
What?
He said a good wig, Tony.
Let it go, Tony. Okay.
I support this.
Soul food.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
done deal, baby.
Okay. All right. Jade versus SWV.
No,
Kiki Palmer
do
versus
Jade versus Cut Close. That's your
Get his
matchup.
phone.
No, you gotta do Jade versus like Escape.
Jade versus Escape.
They ain't got
Who
that many
typing
hits
this?
for Escape.
No, I mean
Kiki
SWV
Palmer-
versus Escape.
oh yeah,
Kiki
'cause-
Palmer versus Brandy.
Bruh,
Who?
I was not
Bruh.
gonna acknowledge it. Just keep it going. We're here on Jade.
I would say if you're gonna do that, I would say Jade versus Cut Close.
Okay.
them two, because they have.
I
that
would
many
love
hits
to see
together.
SWV versus Escape though.
I think
Wasn't they talking about that though? Trying to do that?
I would love
Is
it.
Escape gonna
They was
continue to
trying to
fight?
get them to do it
I think one of the sisters said no.
because wasn't they singing their songs back and forth
Ooh.
on Instagram?
They both
They
did.
both did.
dead.
No, that was Escape at SWV.
And that's why you're not doing
That's
it.
why. Somebody take his phone. Somebody take his phone.
Anyway, we gonna move
I
on.
say Michael
Always
Jackson
like
and
this.
Prince.
On the line one day.
That
What?
I don't know. Prince ain't got that many hits, but Prince did a lot of production though. He did a lot of.
Michael did a lot of
producing.
production.
Yeah.
He did too, but Prince.
Exactly.
But Prince don't have the hits to match.
You what?
What?
You don't think so?
Did you?
Yes, I
93,
All right.
Nigga, that was Morris Day.
Hold on, wait.
Thank you. Young Michael by himself will kill Prince.
Purple rain,
Man, get on.
purple rain.
Chico,
Michael's just gonna win.
man, boy, we finna pull out
The
Morris Day
album
this
that
month,
him and
boy.
Paul McCartney did so long by itself was like
Purple
Prince.
Rain?
What do you mean?
We going Purple
Yeah, I'm not
Rain
even sitting
with
here pretending
doves
I'm
wait.
cry.
not gonna,
Hold on.
I'm not even
No.
gonna sit here and pretend like I don't love say.
Okay, come on. Like,
Hey, look here.
y'all be forgetting about
I feel like it's gonna be a tough one.
It'll be a
tough one.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a wash.
It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a tough.
It's gonna be a wash.
It's over with.
Definitely gonna be a wash.
It's over with. Oh,
People be forgetting about Mike got dimensions, got levels that people be forgetting about.
It's
Come on
true.
now. You got
No.
Young Michael. You got.
Young Michael by himself will kill a lot of people careers.
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be
But
tough
you
though.
still
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be
You
wash.
Hey.
got Young Michael under the Jackson 5 with Motown. You got
A
Michael
young-
when he was started producing his own stuff when he left. Then you got Michael when he started featuring everybody. All that by itself will kill these people.
This is it.
Then you also got you can't win from the Wiz, which is
man.
Boom.
I don't know about that. It's tough.
But you know if
It's tough, bro.
if Michael was to pull out movie tracks, he'd have to do "Let's Go Crazy."
Oh,
my
Prince would
gosh.
have to do "Let's Go Crazy,"
he would have to.
or "I Would Die for You."
But I still think Smooth Criminal.
That's a whole album.
Bad.
Listen,
Come back.
bro. That's a
Darling
whole album.
Nikki.
Okay,
Thriller
so
by itself.
Kev said it would be a tie between Prince and Michael.
We ain't gonna be no tie.
It would.
It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be no complete wash. And not my.
It ain't gonna be no tie. I'm sorry.
I've
It's not gonna be no
I've
tie.
lived through both eras.
I have too.
Man.
But it ain't gonna be no tie.
You know what?
Wow, you're old.
Hey,
So there gonna be no tie.
look up.
What, nigga?
You looked at me like.
No.
You looked directly at me. Motherfucker, look. I know I'm the oldest one in this goddamn room. She like,
Wow.
y'all never through both eras and look dead at me.
Y'all really got Chico over here yelling.
This is the second time y'all done made an old joke and Chico done got hostile. Y'all got
And this is just my second time meeting. And this is just my second time meeting Chico. And I've never seen him act this way. And it's your birthday week. Don't let him do you like that, Chico.
I said nothing
What are you
about
saying,
Chico
though?
being old.
Why your goddamn business?
You're right.
Now you just slide it in
I'm
there.
28.
That's what I'm like, no, I knew
Me
where you was
too.
going.
Okay, good.
I ain't heard that of this damn first album. Okay, Prince. I don't know about that one. Right.
You in your own little world down there.
Nigga, the first single off For You was called Soft and Wet.
Yes,
That
sir.
was a single.
Prince don't have
Nasty.
all his songs out.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Prince don't have
all his
singles.
songs come out, y'all would see.
That's an album. He got nothing but albums.
No.
B2K versus Pretty Ricky.
Who said that?
Now wait a minute.
What might
You know
Prince
what?
do?
You know what? That might
though?
work.
You know what?
That
though?
might work.
You know what though?
That might work.
Now,
They
of all
did
the
good on
things he
tour.
said, of all the things he said,
That's a
that's
good one.
actually
That might work. I ain't
And
gonna
look.
stunt.
And I got B2K.
And if they do that
I
versus,
don't know though. That
Pretty Ricky and them.
Pretty
if they
Ricky first
do
album.
if they do
was-
B2K
I still
versus
bump it.
I do too.
Pretty Ricky, Bow Wow has to come in and beat Intermission.
Why?
Just to make it a night, it gotta be.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
you know
okay.
what?
Gotcha.
Man, ain't nobody here to pay to see no damn Bow Wow. Ain't no damn Bow Wow ass down.
Just
Well,
like, just like you do that one song.
Let me hold you. Is that what
That's
he gonna
it.
do?
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Let
That's all he
me
needs to
hold
do.
you.
I want to hear that.
Kenya,
I already know. I saw it.
Kenya out of line in the comments.
That's all right. Don't worry about tomorrow.
Rocco said I'm going with
Word?
Pretty Ricky.
Big, got you.
What? Who went now?
Rocco said he's going with Pretty Ricky. All right, so let's move on from verses and let's get into a few of these CTT thoughts.
Wild versus Romy.
So,
Y'all two
So-
gonna be a timeout.
did your parents let you go to sleepovers growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to know him first, meet the family.
Yeah.
I never
yeah,
went
yeah,
on
had to meet the
sleepover.
You
family.
never went to a sleepover?
I couldn't stay at nobody's house. They
I
had to
went to
know
a
him.
few.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I went to a few sleepovers.
Did your parents let you go to sleepovers growing up?
I went to a few sleepovers growing up.
But so does this impact how you move as an adult now?
They just had to know if
Yeah, because I'm like that with my
Yeah,
kids. You're not just going to go over nobody's house. I got to
yeah,
know
and my
them.
parents through the other parents, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if
They don't know no.
No, yeah, I ain't never
I'll
met
come
these
get you
people
at
before.
10, boy. You be
I
outside.
Barely know the child itself. No, you're not
be out
going
there
over
like
nobody's
Gary,
house.
only sitting on the porch swinging the leg.
I never really did sleepovers.
Why?
I don't know. My mom always said no.
She said she
Did
wouldn't
y'all
have
never
that
have sleepovers at
foolishness.
y'all house though?
I had one sleep.
Right,
Like-
you have sleepovers at y'all?
My cousin could come over. Like I think my cousin stayed the night, but not much.
That
That don't count. We talking about
That's it.
strangers.
Everybody always
That's
invaded
it.
D-Lo house.
I had
That don't
one
even count.
sleepover.
What you
So
say?
you
Yeah,
D-Lo.
Bree had
For
one.
my
for-
13th birthday.
Yep.
I had one sleepover. And I had like 5 people come over.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's a lot.
Nice.
That's a sleepover right there.
I had
Yep.
one.
You had one, Kim?
I didn't have a sleepover till I was in high school. I think I was a junior.
I used to hate with my brother.
And it was after a football game.
Because my mama would just get super bougie and break out everything for these little
Right.
sapsuckers.
What is the football? This is
That's
homecoming?
All of the good stuff.
All of this stuff. We be cooking breakfast for them in the morning.
Oh,
Food,
wow.
horse breakfast. I'm
And
like,
y'all, and you didn't get that on a regular day.
these niggas get bacon and biscuits. What is going on here?
And you get a bowl of cereal.
What?
Maybe.
Bro, but like, yeah, me staying at somebody's house? No. Even really people come to stay at our house was no.
We get it all the time.
Cousins.
And honestly, the way that it worked out was like my mom used to party all the time.
A whole party at the time. Party.
So like her and her friends, they would, and,
Bring their kids.
and they're, we were all on the same, the same age. So like they would just go out, go club or whatever, and
Oh, y'all just staying.
we just stayed at the whoever house we were at, and
Right.
it was dad,
And that's
like,
what we did.
and it was lit.
I know.
That was back when everybody had the radio the little radio
In the den.
the stereo thing that in the clear thing.
Yeah.
It was that
Yeah.
And you put about a good 6 CDs in
What?
there.
And the CD changer? Yep. It'll just rotate.
Yes.
Yes, God. Those good old days.
So-
Why you looking at me?
Damn.
What
JP.
that's it colorism
That's
or
what we
are
had to
people
do.
just...
Wait.
I had to start reading something. I had to start reading something.
Look at them deflecting.
So you staying over at people's house as a child, how does it impact you, and how does it make you move as an adult now? Because like me, I don't really like company. No, when I was in my own place, I'm like company.
Shit, you
I mean, I
quiet,
chill, I check out people's houses, but you can't just pop up at my place. I need to know you coming.
Yeah.
Are you easy? Are you quick to stay the night at people's house now as an adult, or are you just like I'm gonna go home?
Unless we going out on a trip or like I know we going to the event, we really gonna be wasted. Then
Yeah, I mean honestly, I really, It's a good question. No, like there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed.
That's what
I think that's what you getting older though. Like you just want to be in your bed. Like you just want to.
You want to wind down in your own space.
I mean,
you ain't got to worry
I'm
about.
usually at her house at like 2-3 in the morning, and I was like, okay, I'm finna go home, be sleep halfway, driving home. But like, there's nothing like being in your own bed. It's just about getting in your own bed that just
You on my own bed, but ain't not going.
What?
Female, man, I go to female house, but I ain't going nowhere else. That's it.
A woman house.
Yeah, I go to.
Do you take her to church?
That is, thank you. And it is a sleepover. What you talking about?
Do you take her to church?
When you playing the drums?
She was at church.
He was.
That's how he better. You know that's how they get him. That's what it was.
I actually had a responsible chick who said that threw me out. But damn, cause now I'm thinking about that shit, cause I done forgot my damn response to that.
She peeped you.
So you take
while
them
you
to
was
church
playing.
afterwards.
You was shouting.
Nah, if it's that time, it's gonna.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. If it's that time,
it's gonna be Friday, Saturday. I ain't doing that for Sunday because I gotta be up early.
Oh, so she's
So
not good enough for you to take to church.
I was about to say, so she's not good at
She can't wake up with you and get ready to go to church.
take her to church.
JB, she's not good enough.
They need prayer too, JB.
She's not good enough to see you play the drums at
Vice,
communion.
come on out. Come on, Vice.
She's not good enough to see you play the drums at communion.
So what you worried about? You worried about Sister Mary in church, but she gonna say
What? Wait a minute. Who is Sister Mary?
The deaconess.
Right.
You worried about the deaconess of the church, the mother of the church, seeing you walk up in there with that little Miss Missy,
Deacon Will.
and she's not in proper church attire.
Dang. Somebody in the comments said, damn, she can't come to church with you, JB. Oh, that's Joe. I couldn't see. She didn't see.
It's Joe. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Are you scared that the mother of the church is gonna feel like you guys were
She's not
hunching
gonna
the night
approve.
before?
Y'all shacking up,
Brett,
fornicating, as they say.
last Sunday.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
He's got a different one for every Bible verse.
Ooh, child.
Go ahead, go to the next one. Let's go ahead, go to the next one. Go ahead, go to the next topic, please. Next topic.
Hold on, wait.
She's watching. I just want you to know.
No question, no answer?
No answer for the next
topic.
All right.
Wow.
Plead the film. No, plead the film. We're gonna plead the film. We're gonna plead the film.
So I saw a tweet that said men need to start dating someone that they really like and not dating
I seen that too.
someone to impress their homeboys. But I don't even want to just make it just a men only. I want to make it everybody.
Joe Exotic out. I'm sorry.
So, what?
Yeah, just sent me that.
They pouring them? Well, I'm okay. Hold on. No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Why everybody's going to Twitter.
But
Everybody knows it's trending, man.
But so, how do y'all feel about that statement? I definitely
True though.
because like when you see people who they look good together but they ain't happy, y'all were dating for a look.
Yeah, y'all be keeping up with y'all home.
Oh my gosh, it's just like in Bridgerton.
Yes, come on.
When Simon, wait, what happened?
I'm listening.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm gonna say, have you seen it? Has everybody seen Bridgerton?
Yes.
My best friend over there though, she's watching Bridgerton. Did you finish Bridgerton? You finished? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the story. Okay. So it's just like in Bridgerton.
Come on.
When Simon and Daphne finally got together, and then they were, she found out that he was lying about not being able to have kids. And all that stuff. So they started beefing, and he was like, "We're going to go places, and I'm going to make sure that you're well taken care of. However, we're not together."
Yes.
Right, in the house.
And then they went to visit the Queen, and she was like, "Well, what's going on? Why don't y'all have any kids?" And they were just like, "I don't know." And then they did that little thing on the stairs, and she was like, "Do you want to finish, Simon?" And he was like, "No."
Oh yeah, we're done. Damn. I was like, damn.
I said, "Wow, Simon."
He wasn't playing no games.
You know who else wasn't playing any games? Anthony Bridgerton, but that's a conversation for another day.
Oh yeah,
That's
the second brother.
That's my boy Lamar right there. That's my boy
He was in the
Lamar.
brothel.
My boy was in the
And
brothel.
the fact that season 2 is based on him, this is gonna be lovely.
I know.
Ready.
I'm ready for this.
Real?
Season 2 is all about
It's gonna
him.
be based on him.
Oh wow, JB.
Oh, it's about to get
Wow, JB. I can tell that you don't read my blog because I posted that Friday.
He did. Anyway,
It's about to get good.
I didn't gonna lie, like when I was younger, I would always think like I needed to date somebody that we looked appealing together. You know what I'm saying? Just for a look, just to
Keep it
right.
Keep up that.
Just like, okay, I don't want people to be like, oh, I don't want people to think like, oh no, they don't go together, they don't look well together. I always thought that, so I need to find somebody to match me.
Right.
But now it's just like match my energy, match my soul.
I
Match
personally,
mine.
at the moment, don't date. I simply enjoy long walks to the ATM machine. I
With the
just
card.
need someone to be older than me but younger than my mom. And they know what it is.
Yes. Come on, Teonny. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Sugar daddy?
Like they know
Sugar
what it
daddy.
is.
Glucose
Skip
guardian.
that. Skip
Glucose guardian.
Skip that last comment.
Oh, wait.
Me too. I feel the same way about me dating someone to match me. Okay.
That's why I told you, because
Okay.
it was.
I feel you.
Same.
Joe Exotic is really out of jail.
He's out.
I'm really like.
Y'all for real?
Yeah,
He's really out. Like there's footage and everything.
He's out there.
Who pardoned him?
Pardon
Shout
this
out
nigga.
Rocco. He say fuck a pardon. He out there, bitch.
Maybe his time was up.
Oh, Trump sent that money?
Maybe
Joe?
Trump did.
Wow.
Biden?
More than likely.
I don't know. If
Nah,
nobody did it.
I don't think
Even though Joe Biden has just been changing all executive orders, like boom, 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 boom.
He been up and down working.
I don't know if he would have just like, I'm finna pardon
Him,
him.
we need to break
George,
this.
I
You know
know.
those people we don't like haven't.
I know.
posted it yet.
I saw that.
Is there a way we can mute Joe in the
Shout out to
comment
Rocco.
section?
No, let him talk. It's fine.
I thought Chico took his phone.
You see this
I don't even
He
see.
took it back.
I don't even see
white
how
boy
he's testing
himself.
because he just every time I look up, he just sitting straight ahead.
Kill. This boy say.
Like you from a month.
Don't if you don't read it, it won't be.
I just happened to look down and
I'm
I'm like,
always looking at his phone. That's why. This how I'm just skip the comments. Well, just don't say.
some say
Don't
look
you
down.
really go
Some
look
say
straight
just
at the
look
comments
down. I
when
was
you
like,
say it.
But no, back to this relationship question. I think because this is a serious question though. Like
Is it really?
it is
Why?
because of you have
I knew
like it's
Deacon Chico
the
was gonna say
dynamic
something.
of dating, bro. Like
Why?
so how do you date?
I ain't
Them
dating
two
right
back
now.
there.
I know you're not dating right now, but what are you looking for when you go for when you dating?
When
Does-
you get older, you start to change.
Oh, I done seen
That's what I'm
changes.
saying. That's why I'm asking
So-
this question. So I'm talking
But
about.
no,
Aren't you
y'all
glad
not
you're
old.
only
Y'all not
28?
old yet.
Aren't you glad you're only 28?
Yeah. But real talk.
talk to his deacon.
Cue the church music.
No, don't cue the
No. Don't cue the music for this one. Don't cue the music.
With this first.
But we let society and social media determine who we gonna date,
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
I would agree.
and we are always doing that because of what our friends think. Too.
Around us, right? We trying to impress people.
But some of us unconsciously still doing shit without even knowing they doing it.
Mm.
And you wonder why you keep on getting bullshit
Right.
and you thinking you shit because that's all you get.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the importance of this topic here.
Which is why I make it clear that I don't date. I'm just here for the money. Thank you so
Please.
much.
You know what I'm saying? Like seriously.
You like me. You getting caught.
But like seriously, I just look at, like I said, I remember it was a time in my life where I was like, I can't.
Sweetie, why are you leaning back? What's
I'm
going
ready.
on?
She got that gangster lean on.
She finna feel.
She
This
might.
must be serious.
Hold on.
This is the
You watch-
clubhouse
you watch the
conversation we
Mac,
be having.
You want Superfly?
No,
No.
she finna spill that tea.
I am. I feel like I
Kill
really am.
See?
You still yours?
Yeah, you know it ain't too often. So
What?
let her go. Let her change her mind.
No,
Go
but I'm
ahead,
just saying, like, I can think back
The true
to.
lady is speaking.
I can think back to like only looking for somebody that looked appealing to me. Like, okay, yeah, you have to look a certain way. Like, looks was like
It was a
like
thing.
the main
Still
thing.
do it.
It was a major thing.
I don't do that.
Have you dated dark skin and light skin?
Yes, I've been talking to
I
a
mean-
light skinned guy. Why you sitting there talking?
How long do you give light skins? How long you give
First
dark
off,
skins?
wow, first off, we going. That's a whole the colorism talking. So don't do that.
But if you're not equal to,
I feel it.
I don't
I'm definitely coming back to that one. When is that
I don't discriminate,
conversation?
baby. But
I
I ain't
don't
gonna lie though.
discriminate.
There was
every
a
shade.
you're right.
yeah. There was
Everybody
a
know I like ratchet shit.
oh.
So you
Right.
gotta have a little ratchet and be smart.
Ratchet.
He likes some classic.
He want them classic. But no, but seriously, like I think I've said this before. I was like, Lord, a light skinned man might just be my husband. I said that before because I wasn't giving light skinned men a time of a day. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
I've said this on this podcast before.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? And my viewpoint, my mind has definitely changed, and I'm more open because I'm not looking for someone who the looks. I'm looking for somebody who like mine is right, who match my vibe. To be honest, I mean, you can't if you ain't trying to if you have no hustle, no nothing. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just
I ain't gonna lie
need
to you.
someone whose
Over him.
debit card doesn't get declined when I swipe
Ooh,
it.
big flex.
Oh my!
That's kind of all I'm looking for right now.
Dang, Jonathan said your soulmate will be nothing like your standards.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I was just about to say, like, I was just about to say though. So does this mean that everyone's not allowed to have their own type of preferences?
No, I don't think. I think it's usually your.
Or is there like a fine line between preferences and just?
I think like
and just feeling like you're not accepting people for who they are.
No, maybe not. But from what I've been seeing lately,
is that what that means? Like, are people not allowed to have preferences, or I mean, are they just doing it for society reasons?
Yeah, you got the list out, Jonathan. You right about that. Yeah.
You can't do the same preferences year after year.
I feel
you're
like
supposed to reevaluate
right.
Year.
Well, that's true.
As you grow, like
as you get older, as you get past 27,
you
like
learn.
Yeah. As you hit 28,
I'm not saying lower your standards.
No.
Readjust.
Yeah, because what you like at 21, you may not like at 25 or 26.
Right.
It changes.
But I've liked the same thing since I was like 16. So.
So why you not fine tuning your same thing?
Wait.
Okay, I got you.
Hold on, Teonny.
Take the
count. You been doing the same thing since 16?
Money.
Chico.
Money.
How much money though?
Well,
more than me.
So Teonny, money make you happy?
You want me to be honest?
Be honest.
Yes.
So that's all you need is money.
That's it. I just need
financially secure.
I just need to be secure financially.
He need old girl.
When you dead.
That's true. You can't.
He need old girl that was
but until I'm dead, I need funds.
He's what 18?
The glucose guardian that was breaking her off.
Oh yeah,
that's what he needs.
Wait, I need.
Somebody want to know where your
glucose
ATM
guardian
machine
that was
is.
breaking off.
Where's my ATM machine? I don't have one right now. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the ATM machine. The debit card that goes in the ATM machine.
I tried to skip both of them and just leave it.
Tiffany, I see you in the comments. Tiffany said, I wouldn't want to be single in this day and age. It's hard.
It is hard, man.
In 2020, 2021, and this time, it's really hard because
it's like nobody knows how to date.
Nobody.
Which is what I was telling you guys last week on
everybody trying to get them
like, people are going hard at Lori Harvey because she's dating, but it's like she's supposed to be dating.
Yeah.
Like she's doing
what she's really dating.
She's exclusively dating.
Here's the thing, though.
People can't take her serious because of her past.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Why should
it's not like. I mean, there are gaps between all of the people that she's dating.
Right.
It's not like she's with Future today and then next week she's with Michael B. Jordan. Like she was with Future for 2 years. She was engaged to the race car driver.
Right.
It snows every other year. Yeah.
I mean, but you got some people that are dating 5, 6, 7 people at a time.
The same exact time. Do you hear me?
And then they get them pregnant, and then they try to make them sign NDAs and say you need to abort the baby.
Ooh.
Hello.
Come on,
Bridget.
Come on.
But then,
all right. Okay, so Kev said Tony Childs is goals from Girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
And then Jonathan said you have to understand maybe the person of their dreams may not have reached their full potential yet.
I like that one.
You may be the spark that needed to do better. Not saying always take on a project. Everyone wants a ready-made fairy tale, but perfect relationships are built, not found. Your soulmate is a person that is willing to do the work to keep the relationship. Yes, sir.
Cue him up, Kim. Come tomorrow, brother. Come tomorrow, and we gonna ordain you as a deacon here with us. I'm telling you.
Hold on, wait. Listen, what you been saying?
I've been in a situation where I saw the potential in someone, and I was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, and I'm here for you. You got my support. I'm rooting for you. Anything you need, I got your back. But when I started reaching levels and started going higher, then he started feeling slightly jealous. I mean, and then you start having these conversations and they turn into arguments, and then it's like, I'm not one of your fans, or I'm not these celebrities that you talk about. Well, you just told me that you were supporting these celebrities that I talk about, and you support what I'm doing, so what's the problem?
What's the issue?
And it turns out that, oh, well, you're going up and you're reaching your goals and you're getting all these followers
Jealousy,
and you're getting recognition and I'm still stuck here. But I've always said, if you want to sell ice cream out the back of your truck,
I got
Sell that goddamn ice cream. I got you.
How
y'all,
many flavors we got?
Base selling
Flavor
ice
week.
cream
I'm
today.
buying-
Yeah.
I got 32.
I'm making
buying all
posts.
32.
I'm making flyers,
Okay.
but it's
I
like I don't
understand
get the I don't
I'll
get
be
the
the street team
same.
for you, baby.
I don't get the
support.
same
Shit.
support.
Exactly.
Told
Because
y'all.
they're battling with their own insecurities.
Yep.
That was a good thing for you to record for me to say later.
Watch too much mac and soup fly all that.
We still got the audio.
I walked that mile.
We got the audio.
I
The
the
street
street
team.
sir.
That was a good.
We
That was
got
a
the
good.
audio.
She done did 3 videos.
Just
I
like
know
Kev
that's
said.
a good one though.
Kev
Hold on, wait.
said, just like Kev said, Tony Child's is goals because everything she wanted backfired because the little doctor wasn't as rich as she thought he
I was
was.
just about to say
And
that.
she had to bail him out with her money that she had sacked up herself.
And not only that, Tony
Thank
basically ruined their relationship herself.
Did.
Self-sabotage.
Yes,
She
she did.
sabotaged it herself, and in the midst of sabotaging that, she sabotaged her relationship with John.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
She did it a lot throughout the show.
That's a one-sided friendship.
It was a
That's
one-sided.
a friendship that I don't ever want
I've been
to
in
be a
those
part
too,
of.
but that's a conversation for
another
another day.
day.
Yeah.
I'll be back for that one.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan said my wife and I didn't have jobs or cars when we met. Now we are multiple business owners. But see, y'all want to grind together. It's hard.
Together.
It's hard to
Everybody got
find.
that same mindset.
Right.
Hey,
you do.
this is the good one here.
Yeah.
How long are you supposed to wait
I was finna read
for
it.
that perfect relationship? Do the waiting for that said person
to reach full
to reach
potential.
full potential.
That's
That's
a
what
great
y'all in love with.
question.
Y'all fall in love with that damn potential.
Look at you.
Why you did that?
No, that's a good question.
See, that's how you get stuck because you be looking at that potential.
Nigga say, man, get
It's
that
right there. Thinking that
He might
potential is
end
gonna
up on
change
the
into
first
something that don't go no
He
damn
lying.
well.
He lied
Oh,
though.
period.
Just nowhere.
Like, period.
Like you be hoping like
He
this is
lying.
the person that I fell in love with, but this ain't you. Like
It's like if I can't motivate you and you can't motivate me,
What are we
What are we
doing?
doing?
I mean, honestly, whenever I get in a relationship, I sit down and I tell the person, look, this is who I am. This is what I like. I
Right.
enjoy.
Walk to that
this. It's not even about
we got you.
enjoying long trips to the beach, but I mean, or to the ATM machine. But it's like, look, I put out the things that I'm good at, like the things that you like, and I put out my flaws too. Like,
Right.
I'm not a
Lay it out
perfect
all on the
person.
table.
Exactly.
Like, I'll let you know I'm selfish.
Right.
I'm semi-materialistic.
Okay.
I like for things. Yes, Chico. Semi.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
You
sorry.
see these
Sorry.
Steve Maddens,
Continue.
but I got a pair of Walmart shoes at home. I don't wear them though. But no, seriously, like
Seriously.
I'll break them down and say like, look, when I'm in a relationship, I'm all for you. You got my support, but there are times where I can be selfish. I'm a Cancer, so I'm a crybaby, as they
That's
say.
how we get along good. Scorpio Cancer. Okay, go ahead.
No, that's you're a Scorpio.
Yes.
Woo! The ex that I'm talking about is a Scorpio, and we clash.
But Cancers and Scorpios go really well.
That's what they
together.
say. Like, we're supposed to be like the power couple of the
Yeah,
zodiac.
that's what I'm
but let me tell
saying.
you, we're not a goddamn.
Okay.
Maybe the friendships levels is different.
That's what I
But-
say about
but-
the Sagittarius and the Capricorn. Ain't no way in hell.
But no, like seriously, like I think it's important to say, like, you know, sometimes I'm moody, sometimes I'm emotional,
Right,
sometimes
right.
I want things to go my way. That's just who I am.
Exactly.
But you know, this is the
part.
other stuff.
Yeah.
What
But
did you say?
see, that's the
think you're just
thing.
human.
But that's
Yeah, exactly. But you need to let people know that so
But
they
see,
can know what
so they
to
can choose if
expect.
they wanna
Exactly.
deal with
You
it
gotta
or
be
not.
upfront. You gotta be upfront. There's no use of
But
hiding
y'all-
and letting it all come
the
out at the
thing
end.
about that is, people don't know who they are.
Or so they give off this
People
fake
don't know
persona.
themselves in order to say this is my flaw.
And
Right.
then when the real them shows up, you like, well,
What
the
then?
fuck?
Like, where did this person come
Yeah,
from?
like, I
to
don't
go,
know you.
To go back to what Bree said, yeah, some people do that.
Yeah.
They don't be upfront at the beginning. They wait till the end and be like, oh yeah, you know, I
They
forgot
put
to
on
tell
the
you about
facade
this,
to
this,
get
this,
you
this, and this.
and don't bring
Yeah,
no
don't wait till the
representative out
end.
who
Be
they
upfront.
are.
Be upfront. Let it out.
I mean,
Jump, I
I
ain't
kid you
shit.
not. This relationship that I'm talking about, we were good until my blog started blowing up.
Wow, that's crazy.
When I started reaching those levels, when I hit my first 1 million viewers, it was like, oh, you hit 1 million viewers. I'm like, well, I'm getting congratulations from everybody, but you. Like, why am I not getting congratulations for you?
The person that matters.
Like, you're going to the shade room, you're sharing this, but I posted it 3 hours ago.
So why you ain't share
my shit?
Oh, I didn't see yours. It's not even about seeing it. It's about you know that we're in a relationship and that I'm a blogger, so you should be checking my page every day.
You should be sharing before anybody else.
You should be in the comment section.
Exactly.
Trolling like
every day. But you know, it's a complicated thing.
It is. I would agree. Let me read these comments. Jonathan said they have to be showing the work towards said potential before you say how long, like to answer her questions. Joe said I think it's just being human sometimes. Oh, it's moving so fast. Anyway, Bianca said
all about the
you meet their representative in the beginning, then you see them.
Facts.
It might be too much at one time, Joe said. And it's about putting your best foot forward. That's why I wait 6 months before I get serious. That's a good time.
That's a hell of a good time, right there.
Because by then you should know. By
6 months,
you should know what you're going to do. Really before 6 months, but you should really have a definite answer by 6 months.
By 6 months.
Yeah.
But dang, I can't even get past the third day because I be like, damn.
Yeah, because you see the bullshit already. Be like,
I be like, dang. I got dudes that text me earlier this week. He was like, yeah, I'm in South Beach for my birthday, and I was like, okay, but you said you
coronavirus.
It wasn't even that. It was just the story told beforehand that didn't even add up with said truth.
What was the story? You listen.
Oh, let's talk about that. It's a conversation for another day.
You just said this.
Damn, player, you out here lying?
Already 3 days.
Boy, don't be out here lying, man.
3 days into the relationship.
You ain't even been determined consistent.
It's not even a relationship.
Right. I'm trying to figure you out.
Right.
And then boom, like, dang, really?
Okay, you're done.
That's all.
I didn't want to ask.
Hey, bro, you on the chopping block.
Facts.
Yep.
To the statement. Repeat it one more time.
What?
What the actual statement was she read?
Date someone you like and not certain people to impress others.
Okay, so what I wanted to add to that, because I know it said men at first.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, I think that's true, but I wanted to add, like, how can I say it? They like to show off their what's it called?
Trophies?
Yeah, trophies.
Show off what they got.
Or what they have done.
Yeah.
Or new things just to tell their homies that they have done these things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I've been with this person, or we did X, Y, and Z.
It's always the one up the homeboy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true.
At a certain age, you should get past that.
You would think
you would think that. You would think that.
I have met so many so-called grown men, and I'm like, you still doing this?
Right.
Like,
It's a competition.
Me and my
Everything's
me
a
and my
competition.
homeboys, we congratulate one another.
Everything's a
see,
competition.
that's different versus
This kind
graduating.
of shifts into my colorism topic that I have, because people always talk about like dark skinned men, they only dating light skinned women for clout, for this, or to say, or even dating white women just because I made it, or this is another notch in my belt. Do y'all agree with that?
But that goes back to what I was saying. Like,
white woman just say, I'm
that goes back to what I was saying.
I'm
like,
overall.
what if it's just preference?
Right.
Like, it's not like it's not being like, I'm I'm a colorist or I'm racist or anything like that, but it's like, this is just what I like. So what's the problem with liking what I like?
When it goes from preference to being that borderline disrespectful is when you go from I like this type because the type opposite of that is da 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 da.
Right. The negative.
But what if you don't do that?
Well,
yeah.
I'm saying, if you don't do that, that's fine. Because everybody has a
That's me. Like I love all my black women, but
if you bring in
a light skinned chick, I don't know what it is. But just me.
First of all, I regulate every shade. But what if it's like what you attract? Because I'm dark skinned and I do attract light skinned men. That's not my preference, but that's just what comes to me first before anything.
And you know why? Because when you put a light skinned person and a dark skinned person together, like, it just looks good. For the most part, like, it creates this contrast, and it's like,
I don't know, but I like chocolate on chocolate.
It kind of plays off this thing.
Hey, man.
At least that's what people say.
That's what they say.
Is there a problem back there?
I say nothing.
No, I'm looking at Joe. What's wrong?
Why would Joe?
I'm just telling you what I heard.
I wasn't even listening.
No, okay.
So my next statement is it colorism or are people just pushing their own insecurities? Because, like, you know, we've been attacking people because Danny Lake, she put a song I call Yellow Bone.
Okay, well that's different.
But wait, hold on.
That full little thing about it.
But I'm saying the conversations that this song sparked, and people were like, they were even trying to call Anderson .Paak a colorist because of what he said.
I remember talking about that on Clubhouse.
Yeah, well,
but if they go back and listen to the song and read all the lyrics, they'll realize that he's not talking about himself.
Right, he's talking about
a situation.
Right,
like he was with a girl. That's what I thought. He was with a girl or whoever. The person
most of that
about.
album was about situations anyway.
That's what it is. It really is.
I didn't even get that. I didn't get that from his.
Yeah.
But I didn't. When I heard his verse, I didn't get that from his verse. But I didn't get that.
But I mean, a lot of people probably didn't. But they didn't even realize it until somebody made a post about it. That's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like as bloggers, like we can make a post about anything
and make it a conversation.
And make it a conversation.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Is it colorism or is it just people pushing their own insecurities to push a certain narrative?
Maybe it's a little bit of both.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to ask.
It's a little bit of both.
It could be both.
I think colorism would kind of come from the root of insecurity.
Exactly.
It does. It does
stem. It stems for that.
And so that's why I sometimes have to sit back and think like, okay, are we really mad? I mean, there's gonna always be light-skinned black people. There's gonna always be dark-skinned black people. That's gonna always be there. That's not going anywhere.
I just feel like colorism is coming from somewhere else,
too.
Right?
They get the short end of the stick.
I saw him. I saw one the other day. White passing black.
I thought
man.
your phone was supposed to be on silent.
I didn't.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Are you recording that on your phone?
Jonathan says you like what you like. He also said I've dated a wide variety of women, but the yellow bones have broken my heart.
Not the yellows.
Not the yellows, man.
He said that's when I started
Not
dating for
Lees.
Joe said with these filters you just don't know what the colors are anymore, and that is so true.
Wait, what the filters? You don't know what the colors are anymore?
Yeah.
But the person is hiding behind.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me see. Tiffany says my whole younger life, teens, I was attracted to only light-skinned men. I ended up marrying a nice chocolate man. I was surprised that I was attracted to him. He's handsome, but his personality is awesome too. Exactly. You gotta start looking at people's personality, characteristics.
That's what I go for. Like, I mean, you don't have.
Can you make me laugh? But so that mop water.
Look, I tried to stay quiet because they gonna hear me whispering about it. I was like, dirty hell. It didn't call my nose. I ain't close that door, bro.
It's right.
That dirty ass might want to hit my nose like.
Anyway, but so let's talk about Danny Lake's situation. Is she really a yellow bone?
No.
She not black.
Well,
but is yellow bone really associated with black people?
Yes, it is. Where did it come from?
I'm asking.
I'm saying like where did it come from?
Disrespecting us.
Yellow bones has been this light skinned black women. It's never just been light women in general.
Tan white women.
Yeah,
never
nobody.
I wouldn't say white women, but
tan and white women that ain't even real anyway.
That's what he's saying.
I've never heard of a Spanish woman called yellow.
Yes, I'm saying like yellow bones is light skinned black women. She not black.
So if a white woman get a dark tan, is it okay for me to call her dark skin?
No.
Exactly. So I mean calling her yellow either. She can't be dark. Don't put on the outside either.
Wait, what?
What? Wait a minute. I even tried to re-say it out loud and couldn't even say it. So wait a minute, what did you say?
You know what?
What did you say?
The next time I come, I want Joe on the panel. I want Joe on the panel.
What did you say?
Again, when I look up yellow bone definition, it refers to black people who are light skinned.
Yes.
But it's commonly
But it was
referred to light skinned.
I mean, but it was more so a term
JB, you
created
up there. You light skin. You better stick up
just basically as a way to say like, oh well,
she's
you're
white. She's
closer to
white
to being Caucasian.
Right.
And that's the way that it was done, like as a way to make say like, oh, you're black, but you're kind of with us, so you're not black.
Kind of my motherfucking ass.
Technically, is that in that term? Is she wrong?
Kind of my motherfucking ass.
Just started like that, then that fits her.
And she's also, but she's Dominican, so does she still have the right to call herself?
Black exploitation films actually use this a lot because you had different characters. Like it's one scene that I know that I used before on one of my beats, and the dude was like, it was a light skinned cat, and he was like, I think the dude that called him a cracker, I believe, in the line, and he said cracker. He was like, bro, I'm black, my mama black, my daddy black. I'm more blacker than you will ever be in your goddamn lifetime, dude. And the dude was dark skinned. Like the look on that dude's face in that movie, he was like, "Oh shit, I did not expect you to say that."
That was the impression of the light skin.
That was that's how back in those times. That's how light skins was treated. Yeah. Like some dark that's why it still rotates around to this day. It's like, bro,
it's coming from somewhere being enforced on a race to keep the unity. The division in between that race. Right. Exactly. So like, colorism really ain't got shit to do with us. That's somebody putting some shit on us for us to be divided, and we've been taken to the bullshit.
And
that's your cue.
That's your cue.
And a couple of things here.
Wait. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna read this comment first. Jonathan said, "Only other yellow bone is Asian women." I'm so upset with you.
Exactly. Yellow chicken.
Yellow rice.
Yeah, we gotta eat yellow chicken now. Cause I ain't eating nothing orange.
Wait, come on, Teonny.
In the Lion King.
Come on.
I know y'all been waiting.
Yes, I've been waiting.
I know y'all been waiting. We finally got one.
I know y'all.
That's why I've been quiet. I've been waiting on one of these.
Just cue the music.
Now this ain't an organ. This Disney.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait. Go ahead.
Javon said I need to start over. This is just like in the Lion King. The whole reason that Scar despised Mufasa is because Mufasa was the attractive one. He's the lighter one. He's the bigger one. He's the one that's more appealing. And he envied that. And even though that's his brother, like he just felt like the only way that I can get. I mean, of course, the Lion King. I'm glad you said that because the Lion King is a black story. At the end of the day, like Nala is. I mean, people talk about Tiana being like the first African American princess, and it's like really like Nala's the first African American princess. Like they're black people. They're just animals.
Yeah, don't play for the most part.
Exactly, like that's period. But no, like that's really what it was. Like that's the whole reason Scar envied Mufasa is because of who Mufasa was. And because of how Mufasa looks. Like he's even said it in the movie, like I've always got the shorter end of the stick because of Mufasa.
Right.
And then when the hyenas jokingly said you should get rid of him, it was like he never even thought about that.
Yeah.
And it took him to get rid of him for him to even become king, a bad king at that. Also, as far as Danny Lee goes, like the whole reason she even made that song is to spite Mimi.
Right, of course.
And we saw through that. Like she tried to paint it as a way of making it seem like, oh, I'm just celebrating light-skinned people. When have light-skinned people ever celebrated light-skinned people?
By saying I'm taking somebody's man. He wants me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
When has light-skinned people not been celebrated? Didn't need a song to be celebrated.
Exactly.
That part.
So like she really tried to spin it, and when she realized that it wasn't working in her favor, she was like, oh, I gotta spin it. And it's like, sweetie, we see through it. We know what you're doing.
And the apology.
And then she did that half-ass apology. She did that half-ass apology. No, it's the I'm with a chocolate man for me.
That's supposed to say I got it.
Exactly. And then he's sitting over here looking like a goddamn Ninja Turtle.
Come on.
Wait a minute. You couldn't find nobody else?
Sick of it.
Okay. Jonathan also said it goes back to the house Negro and the field Negro.
They just sit back here. We in the house.
We in the house. We in the house.
I would be in the house too.
I speak for all the light skin coalition right now. We in the house. We chilling.
Black ass be outside. See, the Lord knew to create me because he know ain't no way JG
Ain't no way.
Hold on.
Oh, I got my way up in the house.
Okay, I want to throw that out there. Being in the house is no better than
Right, is that? Yeah, of course not.
But you got a little women. Well, yeah,
you might not be on the sun,
but
your ass more likely to be tortured.
Right, you getting sexually assaulted.
Yeah,
if you're a woman in the house. If you're a woman in the house, light or dark.
Y'all think No Master was gay?
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, they would do this to the men.
Going on.
I know.
There's a lot of that.
They would do this to the men.
That part. I want to deny.
I ain't gonna deny you on that.
That was really a lot of the plight of the black man back in those times.
I would agree.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Ooh, child, we got to talk about that. I'm definitely want to talk about these type of things, especially for like
I won't be
Black
back for
History.
that.
For like Black History Month.
I won't be back for that.
Why not?
You guys can have. I'll be in the comments.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
He coming back.
No. Oh no, I'm not scared. I just don't want to be a part of the conversation. Thank you so much.
Okay, but I want to just say all this to really say like. It's really up to us. We really have to love one another, no matter the shade, whatever, the shade, the shape, the size. It's up to us as our black culture to love and take care of one another. In my opinion,
all my beautiful black queens, you understand me?
Love you back, King. Love you back.
And please protect us.
Oh my God.
What happened to old girl today? The Seahawks football player. Y'all seen that?
Yes, I posted about
I
all
had
the
made a post about this like
He apologized.
Okay,
and I had
He
like
fired.
200 comments. Like the conversation went to
He
so
fired.
many levels.
He fired.
Like, who protects the black woman? That was my post, and it went
left.
It always
in so
goes
many
What happened with
directions.
the Seahawks first?
Chad Wheeler from. Let me go to my post.
All I know was
Let me
he
go
was
to my
accused of
post.
domestic violence, and when I seen the pictures, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I would jump in this goddamn phone and beat your motherfucking ass for what you did to this woman. Cause that, nah, bro.
Like,
Seattle
What's the
Seahawks.
Rihanna?
Seattle
Oh, yeah.
Seahawks.
Hell yeah.
She was in the hospital.
That
Yeah.
wasn't no.
This woman in the
Hold
hospital.
on, wait. Let's hear and read it.
Seattle Seahawks offensive lineman Chad Wheeler was arrested for allegedly getting into a physical fight with his girlfriend. According to reports, police state that they responded to a call that a woman had locked herself in the bathroom and called 911 following a fight with her boyfriend. The woman reportedly told cops that she was bleeding and had suffered a dislocated arm. The report goes on to reveal that upon arrival, police heard screaming coming from the residence and continued to hear it upon entrance. When they made it into the bathroom, they found Chad standing next to her.
Yeah, because he thought she was dead, right?
The disturbing report also details that an altercation began after the woman refused to bow to him. And he reportedly threw her on the bed and choked her until she was unconscious. When the woman regained consciousness, Chad reportedly responded, "Wow, you're alive." He was later booked at 1:19 a.m. on Saturday and released at 9:18 a.m. on Tuesday. The Seahawks have released a statement saying they strongly condemn the act of violence and that he is no longer with the team. However, en route here, he released an apology saying events happened over the weekend that transpired from a manic episode.
Right.
I am deeply sorry for the pain and suffering that I have caused to Alea. I guess that's her name. And her family. I apologize profusely for the turmoil that I have caused my family, teammates, fans, and those closest to me. The most important thing right now is that Aaliyah gets the care that she needs and I get help.
I don't even
Both are
recognize
happy.
the woman. First of all.
All right, so Jonathan also said she came out and said he was bipolar and off his medication.
Yeah,
I
she
don't give
did
a
say that.
damn.
You on that coat?
Man,
That
that's
you ain't sorry. You mad you got beat her. Because you probably been beat
Well, y'all know it's all legal up there now.
What?
Everything legal, recreational up there
Oh,
now.
that's right. Coke and
Everything
meth.
legal up there.
That's right. Coke and meth is
That's
legal.
Oregon. Everything legal up there.
Yeah.
You got ass
Yeah.
there
So all drugs are legal?
all day.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You beat my ass, ain't
Up there.
He
It ain't.
well, we don't know how much coke he had.
it? Don't matter.
Either way, it's no excuse.
gotta
I
feel
don't
like
even.
Tony.
Wilson ain't comment on this.
Who?
Russell. He ain't comment. You know, he the leader of the team.
You know, Russell gonna stay quiet.
His wife is
Sierra.
He gotta
Oh,
say
Sierra
Russell gonna stay quiet.
Sierra gonna make him say something if he really didn't want to.
Well, the Seahawks have removed him.
Sierra's definitely gonna make him say
The
something.
Seahawks
lost
removed
him,
him, but is he
In
still
fact,
in
You
the
done
NFL?
lost your job.
No, they say he's a free
You
agent. So
done
he's
lost
still
your
in the
job.
NFL.
Ain't nobody finna pick his ass
Ain't
up.
nobody about to pick him up.
Ain't nobody about to pick his ass up. That's over with.
AB, they damn sure gonna
Fuck
pick him
that
up.
shit. He should be fired from the NFL. Fuck a
Ain't nobody finna pick him up. He gonna be a free agent
It's
in
still
about
so
5
crazy.
years.
Russell
to me.
hasn't released a statement yet, but I'll keep you guys posted from when he does.
It's so crazy to me that the NFL fires Kaepernick.
over.
Then they make a post about social injustice for Martin Luther King
Did you
Day.
see that BS?
And
Wait. Let's backtrack though. Like with the whole George Floyd thing
Yeah,
happening, they were like,
yeah. We see
now we
yes,
understand.
right.
And then they got all
Then
of the
they hired-
popular black.
Then they hired Jay-Z to
uh,
do whatever for whatever. Then here they come with this MLK statement, and so people, of course, people been dragging him. But so this said person who has committed this altercation, he not fired for the NFL. He just let go from the team.
Right.
he's
That's
a
what I'm
free
saying.
agent.
No,
Free
a free
agent.
to basically, honestly, free agent. You really fired because you're not getting
Okay,
paid.
but
You
why-
sitting at
No.
home. But-
So you're still, if somebody still
You're
can
still
pick you
able
up. So
to be
then-
picked up.
to be honest,
You're
No.
still able to be picked
wait,
up.
hold up,
No.
hold
You're
up,
able to
hold
get
up,
endorsement deals.
hold up,
Exactly.
hold up. Because I can't go that deep into it because guess what? There's another free agent that had the same thing and still sitting out there right now. Ray Rice. He ain't fired. Him and Ray Rice gonna be on the same page. They just gonna be sitting at home. Nobody is gonna pick them up because now, just like with Ray Rice, video footage came out. Where he at? He at home. This cat right here, they got pictures.
Yeah.
But that's
Coaches
still,
but you got owners and general managers that actually look at that and be like,
that's fine.
nah, I don't
But
want
you
that.
still got a
Now-
possibility of
Now,
being
what I can
picked
say
up.
about the
That's the
Kaepernick
problem.
thing, the Kaepernick thing is once they fired him, they tried to reinstate him and he said no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't
Like,
want
he
it.
ain't been fired. He's just
No, they
a
did.
free agent.
So Jonathan said,
He got a settlement.
although
And he
go
got
back.
one hell of a Nike deal.
that's
too.
true too.
Hello.
Jonathan said, although it's unacceptable, I understand mental illness and believe it could have been a manic episode. He said, you can't come back to the NFL after domestic abuse because Ray Rice can play on a team. Greg Hardy came back after domestic abuse.
Yeah,
He did.
he did.
My question is this: did she press charges?
I don't
See, that
know.
information
That's
isn't out, but
Yeah, that's
I'll
a
keep
question.
you guys posted on
And see,
that. It's only
that's
Wednesday.
also another thing that the NFL look at
I
too.
wonder what it.
If the woman presses charges, yeah, you gonna be at home.
Now I wonder would it have been a different, I guess, episode of events if she was white.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a
It
great
wouldn't even
question.
be
More
this
lawyers
detailed.
talking about it.
It wouldn't even be this detailed.
But and I feel like the reason why it was so hush hush because this actually happened Saturday,
This
correct?
happened Saturday.
And what today is Wednesday, and we're just getting news about
getting
this.
information about
I
it.
think that
It
was under
just
the rug.
hit, like it just started hitting
Yeah.
Twitter last night.
Yeah, and I think the only reason why that was so hush hush is because he's a white man.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
First of all, you can look at-
Yeah.
It was
First
too
of-
black. They would have been broke that
You-
mess.
Yeah, they broke
he
it
an
down.
offensive lineman.
You can look at him and tell
Yeah.
that there's something off with him anyway.
look
So
at the
like he
vibe.
just
I don't want that
Wonder
to be
where
an
he
excuse.
from. Let me not.
Kentucky.
probably someone like I was about to say probably someone like Kentucky,
He do look like this boy
Utah.
off the Little Titans. He does.
Okay.
I didn't post the picture though.
Jonathan said she was there for the money because, as far as looks, she was out of his league. God damn.
Hello.
I mean, well, for most of these,
Yeah, they don't really
athletes,
match
they
up.
really don't look.
They don't match
They
up.
get in it for the
The
money.
whole quote that she didn't gave.
They
Yeah.
really get into it for the money,
Yeah.
and she's gorgeous.
Jonathan.
What's wrong with his thick? He got a thick neck.
See?
She must have really
He's
loved
from
it.
Kentucky.
But when y'all just talk about personality,
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Ha!
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right,
Too much
Joe.
going on. Come on.
You're right.
I'm not on there. Come on.
You are correct. I would.
Contradict them. JB, hold us down.
No, he right. You right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, babe.
But you
Oh,
are.
they're
You
really
are right.
leaving?
Damn personality. They care about ATM.
Oh, they're really leaving.
See, I'm about to stab him. He about to stab him.
Run, Joe! Run, Joe!
I
I want him on this panel when I come back.
Okay.
Whenever that is in the next 2 years.
I hope it's sooner.
Hell no, nigga.
Next
Hell.
before I leave, I'm going to work in March. So.
Okay.
Somebody that's heavy that knife. I left my keys.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Don't crease him.
Dang, Jonathan said, not when our black women date white men. Fuck his personality.
What did you say? Wait.
He said, not when our black women date white men.
I don't know because I'm trying to figure out why Kayla Nicole is dating Travis Kelce.
That's
and he
crazy.
cheated on her twice.
I can't. I'm sorry.
And she was on. And did y'all see her Sunday?
I cannot do it.
Did y'all see her Sunday?
Hey, Chico, that thing's something serious, boy.
What?
That thing's something serious, boy.
Did you see the post I did of her and her Savage Fenty?
Whoa!
Did you see the post I did of her and her
Good.
Savage Fenty?
Huh?
Did you see the post I
You
did of her?
damn Skippy, I did. You damn Skippy.
You know what? Backtrack to you and these busted challenges. I've seen a few of those that you were so in love with. I was so disappointed though. I was so upset.
Ooh.
Who are
And
they,
these
JB?
busted challenges that had went, I thought they were just so cute. I was like, everybody's being yes. I thought
What
they were so
the
cute
hell?
and nice. And then I got shown these busted challenges. I say, are you effing serious?
Oh, you talking about the girl that was riding the dude?
Yeah, you must
That
have
was
a,
the
I
The
ain't
first
seen
one
that.
was getting it splattered on her face, and you know,
Spotted on the face. I ain't seen that
That's
yes.
the
I was like,
crazy.
Oh, wow.
they were promoting their
That's the
OnlyFans.
crazy.
one. Oh, I ain't.
Why they doing that? It's
All right, so last topic.
Shout out Spade.
Last topic.
Last topic.
Shout out Spade for that.
Before we do this escalated question, and it's the CTT poll question: was Trey Songz in the right, or was he in the wrong?
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
It wasn't Trey, it was Tremaine.
Did you just tap her on the head to get her up?
He did.
Because all I saw was
Any kind
I
of
say-
he gave me, he got it.
Okay,
Listen, let me tell you. So, when the information, first of all, we got half-ass information
Did.
when it came out on
Yes.
Sunday night.
It was
like,
Sunday night.
It was like 12. It was like midnight.
Yes.
When have y'all ever known TMZ to release half-ass information at midnight
They've been
on a Sunday?
They've been
slacking.
slacking.
They have
been
definitely
slacking.
been
They've
slacking.
been
So,
slacking.
for the most part, it was
Feed the
Twitter
real goat.
that was putting everything together.
yes.
What we learned was that he was at a football game and people were heckling him and he did nothing wrong. That was
Right.
that was the story.
that was the story that we were given.
Right.
So that's what a lot of us wrote about, including myself.
Right. Me
the
too.
next day you find out that they're saying, oh, he was trespassing. But it's like when you go to his Instagram story,
He at the game.
Like
He's
he's sitting in the game.
Mhm.
There's a picture. There's a video of him in a jet with someone.
Yeah.
He has on his jersey. Like clearly he's invited.
Yeah.
Right.
So later on during the day, that's when people are saying like, oh, well, what really happened was he didn't have a mask, and people were saying that he needs to wear his mask. And the first thing I said was, didn't he just have COVID?
He literally had COVID.
So, but not having that information and just looking at the video that we got on Sunday night.
Right.
When he punched the dude and put him in the headlock, you're just sitting. I don't even like Trey Songz. I think he sounds like a goat personally when he sings. So like, I was watching and I was like,
I quit.
I was watching and I was like, man, like look at him, like look at Trey handling him, like he was getting the best of dude until the other police officers came. So I mean to ask the, I guess to answer the question,
Right.
Was he in the wrong?
Yeah.
Not really, because he was defending himself and they just came out of nowhere. But he was in the wrong because, like, why are you not wearing your mask and you just had COVID?
In the first place.
Thank you so much. That's all I have to say.
You ought to not want to be sick again anyway.
On that shit.
Damn, he on the shit too?
Damn, he on this shit?
No. Look where he looking.
He on that shit?
No.
According to rumors.
Allegedly.
Allegations.
They've been saying for years that man been on
Word in the wind.
Allegedly.
Kiki Palmer been.
Ask Kiki Palmer.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I can remember.
Kiki Palmer was saying that it was
Huh?
he was
Nigga did the shit wheel.
sexually pressuring her.
I can see you.
So here we go. Here goes the altercation from a different view.
Oh, that's a different angle. I didn't even see that.
Playing with his nose. He tooting.
JB chill. Come on, fight.
Look at Kill sound like me. Come on, fight.
You might need to skip that a little bit.
I know.
TMZ with this half-ass video.
I'm trying to see where the fight started. They're still talking.
You right, Jonathan. He sure could have fucked it up for future games, bro. Up in there without that damn mask on. You supposed to have it on in the game.
He should have stayed on.
You should.
You can stop recording.
I am.
Okay.
I was trying to see the fight, but it's not.
It's not. It's taking too long to get there. They're still
Taking
having
too
an
long.
altercation.
So he got out of jail.
Wait, where is he anyway? Oh yeah, he got out of jail too.
Yeah,
he got out of jail Tuesday.
He don't have to stay there.
And made a post on Twitter talking about something. The game was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it was.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, we go. Damn, he
Damn, that nigga a long ass nigga.
Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. And here we go. Damn, Trey Songz punched that man first.
I'm about to die.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I mean, we see him punch him first, but we also see the police officer come at him, so there's no telling what he's saying.
Is this true, too?
We can't hear it.
We can't hear it. Exactly.
Probably say,
So,
Probably said,
yeah, if he said that, we gonna
pick you up.
So, Johnson also said at the NFL events, you were required to wear a mask. He could have fucked it up for future games.
Yep.
I agree 100%.
Yep.
Right.
If you having COVID, you ought to want to
That's
have
what
a
I'm
mask.
saying. Like, people having COVID and they just act like, oh, well, I had it. I can't get it again.
Okay.
That ain't true.
And as a girl
should have
with the
been in the
shortage
box.
of hay around here, you
Like-
should really be trying to protect yourself as much as
You should have been away from everybody anyway.
Damn, he called him a
Like,
goat.
That nigga say with a shortage of hay.
Okay, let's do
Don't
this.
goats eat hay?
So, our synopsis is
Well,
he was in the wrong. All around, the whole picture, whole perspective.
he was
He was
only in the wrong because he didn't have a
Have the
mask
mask
and
on.
he didn't put the mask
that's
on.
the only reason.
That's
Alright.
the only reason.
That's the only reason.
Now, as far as him punching the officer, like,
Oh, here you go.
we don't know what was
That's
said.
the one I saw.
Right.
Like, first of all, why y'all handling him like that?
Yeah. It was too aggressive. It was very aggressive. But wait, he has a mask underneath his chin.
That's what I'm about to say. Well, he did not have one on at all.
Was it not on?
Oh, it's not on.
It's not
That's-
covering his face. So all that because you thought he didn't have a mask and he actually did.
Put your mask on, nigga.
Pseudo ass is Trey.
At one point in time.
Yeah, because I
Probably
said
take it down. I want you to see my mouth.
Trey Songz too.
All right, so here goes this ask a lady question.
Ooh, I ask a lady question in
Oh,
person.
snap.
Yes,
Oh,
y'all. Okay.
Why you said it like that, Trey?
This is interesting.
I mean, because we get them all the time on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So this is from Michelle Miles,
Oh.
and it says,
Is that local?
"Dear, I don't know. I didn't even
I
look
don't know.
up.
The last
know
one
what
y'all
you know?
had. Did y'all ever
You know
get
what
the
you
answer
know?
to the last one? Can I talk about? Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. You remember that one?
Yeah.
About
Hold
the
on.
girl
Yeah.
and the dude.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
dude. Did y'all find out who it was?
No. We got the PNG, right?
We gotta add another one. We gotta add another to this. Chico, you might know her.
Okay, let's read the question.
Drinking
Because if you know her, Chico, you did this girl
that
wrong.
cup. Oh.
She says, she said, "Dear true lady, I've been a side chick in every situation I've ever been in.
Chico.
I'm not understanding how this happens every time.
Where you going?
I just want to be loved and not share my men anymore. All the men I've talked to have treated me like trash. Looking at them reminds me of the hurt, so I won't date or fall again. A good man is not worth going through all these frogs. Can you help me
Okay.
out?"
Only do what you allow. You must like
That's
a
what I'm finna
professional
say.
side piece. You must like it.
Men only do what you allow them to do. Because if y'all telling me to say stop, I don't want no parts of it.
Hello.
And
Or
I'm
even-
serious.
You may not even knew you were a side, but when you found out you were said side
Right.
piece,
You can
why
leave.
did
You can
keep
deal.
going? Right.
Wait, hold on. Who I want to talk first? Because
I don't have nothing to say.
'Cause I was like,
I mean, I have nothing to say. Yeah.
That's why I was like, shit.
I'm over here gathering. I'm over here
Gathering.
I'm gathering my thoughts.
Go ahead.
Did she say she wanted one man,
Yeah.
or she wanted all of her men?
She just want to be loved and not shared by me.
Why is it that whenever we get these questions though, he's always the one that got to break something down?
She said all. She said all the men I've talked to.
Oh, okay.
Just saying in reference. Right. She doesn't want to be said side chick anymore. She doesn't want to be put in those positions.
You know.
Well, baby, stop going after somebody else, man.
Why you
allowing
she
it?
Put oh damn.
What?
It's just like
Jonathan said she's putting off side chick vibes. You are what you accept.
This is true because why you trying to go for somebody else's main thing when you can't find your own main
but
thing?
What if she didn't know?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that goes back to what we talking about earlier.
Wait, hold on. Before we go far, I'm gonna read Elizabeth McQueen's comments, and she said, "Don't forget about Ezekiel Elliott." And he still plays for the Cowboys.
Wait, what did Ezekiel?
Didn't he have some domestic violence?
But I thought it was turned out that he didn't do it.
Oh,
he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Yeah, like Ezekiel didn't do it, and then he. First of all, I don't watch hockey, but
he know what. That's not what he's saying. He know what it is. That's what he just said.
I don't watch. I don't know a tackle from a touchdown. I don't know any of that stuff. All I know is Odell Beckham with the LSU. I've heard some stories about that. We'll have that. That'll be a conversation for Clubhouse.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend that was at school with him.
We have to look. So on Clubhouse, we're gonna do a celebrity story, like your incidents with celebrities. Like, have you met a celebrity?
Okay, what days are we actually gonna do Clubhouse? Because I was so
Look, I know. Can we get back? Wait. Cause y'all got on my ass earlier. Now let's get back to the thing.
Back to the escalated question. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Elizabeth says she's a side piece. Jonathan said some women are made to be wives. Some are made to be side chicks. It's levels to this shit. Damn. What were you saying?
You're made to be a professional side piece?
Hey, let me tell you
what
something.
Were you saying, Teonny?
We all need strippers.
You can
All strippers ain't side pieces.
You can lead a horse to water,
some of them are business
but you can't make them drink.
Come on.
That's what happened at the paint.
20% that she's a businesswoman.
The paint. That's what happened at the paint. What was I finna? Y'all made me lose my thought.
Sorry.
Wait, what happened?
She don't want to be a side chick.
She doesn't want to be a side chick anymore.
Yes, right.
Okay. One man.
She want one man.
She wants one man. Okay.
Right.
She's really giving up on dating.
She's giving up on dating.
Right.
Here's the thing.
Date yourself.
Hello.
Well, not even that. It's just more so of like, do you even know how to be single?
Yes.
Like, have you ever been single?
Right.
Like, are you one of those people that are so dependent on a man that you don't know how to
habitual
somebody
relationships?
else?
Yes.
And when you do find out that you're the side chick in a situation, like,
how long
fool me once, shame on you. But fool me twice, it's like, girl, like, how you always ended up being, how?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how you always end up as a side chick?
Are you not paying attention to the signs? Signs are always there.
And honestly, I
feel like y'all gonna stop listening to Betty Wright having a piece of man.
It's okay.
You gonna stop that?
But you know, we're kind of in the era where it's like being a side chick is like the thing to do. Like, this goes for some people. Like,
Deacon Chico got something to say on this.
You want to be the side chick.
I don't even want it.
Before I get to Chico, hold on. Jonathan said, okay, Elliot ain't did nothing but pull a girl's shirt up for her to help her show them things to the crowd. Chill. And he also said, baby, she has a reputation of being a side chick, and that's why they pursue her.
That's what I was just saying. Like, there's something there. Like, girl, you clearly, there's the thrill of being the side chick that clearly gets.
And like, what are you doing? Like,
what is the thrill of that? Like,
I don't know what the thrill is, but like, just the fact that
they just like living life on the edge.
The lives you're putting out, the things that you're doing, made be side chick behavior. And like, sometimes you have to check yourself. Well, if I'm giving you that impression, then that's my fault. I'm sorry, because that's not the case here.
Exactly.
But if you're going with the vibes, then baby, you like being a professional side piece, huh? How long have you been side piecing? That you're tired.
You just need to be single.
In Peter Pan.
Yes! Come on, in Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell was
the side piece.
not really the side piece, but she was
the
Peter's side chick.
Yes.
So the moment that Wendy came along, that's when she started acting out, and she was like, "You know what, Peter? I don't like the fact that you're sitting over here crushing on this hussy in this blue dress."
Okay.
And I really,
it was the moo for Peter.
And then Peter realized, like towards the end of the movie, when she tried to stop that bomb, and she got affected by the bomb, and her lights started going out. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little teary-eyed.
I know.
That's when Peter realized, like, he can't take Tinkerbell for granted, and he completely side-chicked her for Wendy.
Damn.
He
her
did.
basic ass.
That's tough.
That's a conversation for another day.
I never even looked at Peter Pan in that way.
I know.
Took what you had for granted. You got your man right there, okay? And this is what you do.
Exactly.
And now she's on her deathbed. You want to realize what the hell she is.
And is that not what happens in real life?
He's my second. Jonathan is my second deacon. That boy say, "I know a side piece when I see one."
What? And maybe it's this girl that sent this thing.
Miss Mine.
This a letter.
I don't know, Chico. Never mind. I ain't gonna put down name. Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Let me.
He don't know.
You know what? Also, when I come back, I want Chico on the panel. I want Chico on the panel. Chico and Joe. I need them on the panel.
Chico about to clear his name.
Yeah.
Her first name was Ashley, the one I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
damn, you put the girl name.
I think her name out like that.
Go ahead.
Cause y'all gotta put me with her.
Ooh.
But anyway,
All right.
I got two things to say. Two. And then
One.
I'm shut. What?
I'm counting for you. One.
Oh, okay. First of all, what's her name?
Miles.
Michelle
Miles.
Michelle Miles.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Is she local?
I don't. Let me Google. Let me look.
She might be on Facebook. Anyway, first and foremost, you gotta reevaluate. If you don't want to be the side chick, you gotta reevaluate your perspective on what you want.
Right.
When you reevaluate those perspectives, you write them down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You try to figure out what exactly out those that you can subtract and deal with, because you got some flaws with some niggas and some females
When?
that you got to compromise.
And
You
this
never
goes back to the
understand.
conversation
Yes.
from earlier.
That person not gonna change.
Exactly.
And
Right.
women, please stop trying to change a man.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
You
true.
never gonna change a man.
Ever.
Never. Now
If
you
it
can
ain't you,
enhance
sis,
a
it
man's
just ain't you.
perspective. You can enhance a man's level of energy,
Yeah.
This can't be
but you
Michelle.
can't change his personality.
What you said?
In some situations.
So, on that.
This can't
Then,
be Michelle.
baby girl, they got Cindy's on Coliseum. They got plenty of vibrators. Plenty of
You should go get that rose toy for yourself, girl.
Get you a toy.
They also have local
Teonny Spears.
vendors and
Learn to be by yourself.
Better go get that rose.
Yes.
Know what you like.
Yes.
The rose toy.
I'm saying.
I wanted to use
I
it.
didn't heard too much about this rose
I probably
toy.
got
There was
mine.
a
I'ma try it
whole
out.
thread on Facebook the other day
This
about
definitely
those
Michelle
goddamn
Miles,
roses.
child.
I finally got. You know they've been sold out for a minute.
That is a shame. And I didn't even know that they were
No,
sold
this
on
can't
Amazon.
be. This
Yeah.
That's right. That's Michelle.
No,
That's Michelle.
no, it's
Oh,
not.
Michelle, you wildin' out, baby.
It ain't.
She's trying to get it before she get to the
That's
gates.
the first thing.
She's trying to get it before she get to the gates,
Calm
baby.
down, wait.
Explains so much.
Hold on,
Maybe she
wait.
wants you
She
to-
Stop
trying to
listening to
get
Betty
it.
Wright, Michelle.
Let's see.
Shit,
Maybe
tonight
she
is
wants
the
you to play
night.
the drums for her.
There's somebody.
Come on,
there's
comedian
somebody-
drummer.
Ooh,
He wants you to make a
shit.
shout.
She wants you to play those drums for
Let me
her.
read what
communion.
Jonathan said. It's like predator mentality. You pick off the weak. So when looking for a side chick, a man knows by the pheromones you put off that you're a side piece material. God damn.
Sir.
That's
Wait
why
a
he deacon.
minute.
That's why he a deacon.
Sir. Cisco.
Wait a minute, Jonathan.
Jonathan preaching.
This is very.
Cue him up, Kim.
I mean,
Put the organs on,
I
Kim.
have always said, like when we thought, oh, he got the right one. People know when they can pick the weaker one out of the situation.
But this all goes back.
But I don't know nothing about no pheromones being side chick pheromones. That's the name of this podcast.
Side chick pheromone. But it still all goes back to you putting out or portraying, pretending
Casey,
to please, and
my
then
dog be coming up with them goddamn names out the woodwork, boy. Like, what the hell?
I didn't know what the hell she was putting out. Like,
Pass the books.
What you say? Pass the books?
Yeah.
How would you call it?
Collection plate.
All right.
Collection plate.
All right, y'all. All right. We've definitely come to an end.
Oh,
wow.
what is the characteristic that makes them?
Oh,
Like, what's so boldly seen that makes them a...
Ooh, that's
Jonathan, Cisco.
What's the
like
characteristic?
What's the characteristic of a side
Is he still
chick?
here?
Chico.
What do you see?
Y'all don't want my goddamn.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's why we
JB?
My best friend wants to know what it is.
What is it, Chico? Come on, Chico, give it to us. Like while we wait on Jonathan.
Let you go first, Chico.
Come on, Chico.
It's your presentation.
What you present.
It's what you present.
Okay.
Now,
So you
if
Is the way that you dress maybe one of them?
it could be.
it,
Yeah.
could be.
no, I wouldn't say that.
No, no, no.
It could be.
No.
It could
Wait, I'm
be.
finished.
It
But
could
at the
be.
bottom of the
It's okay.
list.
It's
Yeah,
at the bottom of the
that's
list,
very
but
bottom.
it's what you do with that outfit.
Okay. How you acting that out?
When you go and cut up on that damn dance floor and you don't care if your thong is showing while you twerking, then guess what? I'm looking at you as a victim. I'm about to.
Oh, victim.
Oh, word? That's how we coming in
That's how-
here?
in his
that's
face, though.
Rephrase it.
Not a
Don't be
victim,
his victim.
but you a side. You a side
Bum,
chick.
bum, bum.
On behalf
Hey, I'm just saying.
on behalf
Yeah.
of the Light Skin Coalition, we gonna
You
apologize
alright with
to
it.
Mr. Chico here and say
You out there.
we did
You not
not
holding
think
that.
that he was gonna say victim. So we gonna I'm gonna backtrack from a
You
bar.
make me a person of interest.
Yeah, person of
All
interest.
That's what he meant.
Person of interest.
But
You a
I'm-
target, goddamn. How about
Yes.
I'm gonna say
that? Yeah, you can. Shit.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm
On
just be
radar.
real.
You were on his radar.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
you on my radar. Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna
that's what
say
I'ma
this. People can tell when
shit.
I can tell people can tell when you lack confidence. People notice something when you lack confidence. When
It's not really that confident.
I really believe confidence is one of them.
No.
But it's
Because there's got some confident ass
side chick. Hey, that's what I was. That was
what I'm saying.
good.
You got some
Yeah,
good
they got some.
confident
Hey,
side
we-
chick.
I know.
Kim,
They have no
Fine.
Hey,
In
but
my
now,
head
hey,
right now.
but you
That's-
also got these side chicks that will actually tell the main female, like, hey, I don't care what you do, I'm not
saw
going
a-
nowhere.
I saw
No.
a video on TikTok.
Which
Yeah.
is
The
what
other
I was
thing
about
is
to say.
Uh-huh.
It goes
Like,
back what a true lady brought up. What is it, a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
Maybe a week ago. A week ago.
About dudes paying.
Oh,
Money?
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's another sign.
Mm.
Dudes that pay money for your bills ain't just paying your money for the damn bill.
Okay,
I'm paying for some ass.
I'm glad that
I'm
we're-
getting something out this.
I'm getting something out
we're-
this.
We're in this money situation.
Okay,
I
so
have a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, here we go.
What is up with the $40? What does that
The
mean?
funky 40.
What does
The
that
funky
mean?
40?
That funky 40.
That's
What
all
does
you
that mean?
get. I
Because
claim
it was like $40.
$40 on the dresser. I black
Yeah.
MC.
$40
What does it
dresser,
mean,
driver,
though?
That's how much
compressor,
it works.
top
That's how
notch
much I mean.
hole,
You
the
can-
most.
Pussy
not the
nowadays
lesser.
is going for $40 and a 4 for 4. That's what they was basically saying.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So JB, what is it for you
Oh,
that you can
hold
spot
on.
the side chick?
What will
Yeah.
make you turn a side chick into a main chick and take
me
her
tell you
to
something.
communion?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Drums on Sunday.
Let me tell you
I
something.
didn't know where we were going.
Right,
I was sitting there like, whoa.
right. Let me tell you something. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Here he go.
Oh my gosh.
Cue me up.
No. Before, hold on.
I'll cue him.
Let me read.
He's been asking.
All
And
night.
y'all won't cue him.
Nah, no.
Let me
don't
read
cue
these
that.
comments real quick.
Cause I'm about to. This about to get serious though.
Jonathan said it's like most people who get picked off by sex predators come from broken homes. Ooh.
That's
That
an
is
emotional stage.
Elizabeth said, "Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Just like a man or woman, they have to change themselves."
Bingo.
Jonathan also said they done drove the cost of
Make
cut it
it.
all the way down.
This dude said.
The mouth
That mouth makes
I'll
you the
make
main.
I ain't got time today, sir.
Hey,
Jamie, what you gonna say?
Who said that?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan thinking some shit on that one. Dude. That mouth.
I've
That
been
mouth.
telling y'all.
That mouth.
So head is what get the
Head
women
will
to
get you a house.
Head will get you a
Head will
house.
get
You
you
understand
So
me?
you must be a headhunter.
Investments.
Be a headhunter. So that's why the side chicks is winning. The side
25
chicks
lighters
is
on the
winning
dresser.
because they headhunters.
Yeah.
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry for the language that's been.
I I didn't say a curse word.
Mom, if you hear them speaking about the pleasantries of sex with the oralness, I hope that
your mom in the comments. Your mom in the comments.
That you're not listening to this. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry. We apologize. So we might.
She called me seconds ago, so y'all must have said something because my mama never called me this late.
Oh.
I might have to.
So what? What is it? What is it for you with the side page?
Right.
Like what?
And why can't you take her to church?
Hold on. Wait.
She need to be at church more than anybody else.
Wait just a minute. Wait. Y'all not just gonna just team up on me and him. Cause they got some side niggas that y'all got too.
Wait, hold on. I'm asking.
Y'all got a list of dudes.
Wait.
I can't be in this conversation.
Y'all got a list like
I can't be in any of these conversations.
Y'all got categories, head.
Hold up.
Good pipe.
Wow. I can't relate.
The plumber.
I can't be in any.
Y'all got nicknames behind their name.
I can't be in any.
But no, the thing I'm saying is I'm not ganging up. I wanted to know because you're here. We had to wait on Jonathan's answer.
Did you say Key 6'9"?
Key 6'9".
That means you're performing 69. So.
All right.
Come on.
So before this conversation gets away
Can
from
you give
us,
me your characteristics of a side chick for you? JB
never gonna answer the question.
He was
Gonna answer the question until Chico said so. Shit.
What answer? Come on, answer.
Okay. What? Like what? Off me?
Yeah. What?
I mean, basically, if you.
That's a song. Go ahead.
I don't listen to that type of music.
You know what?
No, they
don't want me to answer the question. We're gonna move on.
No, can you answer the
question?
Shit.
Come on, Bison.
Thank you.
Cue the music. I bet you'll talk to him.
See, I was saying something. But anyway, what throws it off for me? This is a lot of shit. So I gotta think of two main ones.
Okay.
One with your chick up with the outfit.
Okay.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, that happens. Like
not just the outfit. What I said.
How she wears.
How she wears it. How she wears the outfit. Yeah. How she wears the outfit. Yeah. That's gonna give off.
Okay.
One.
So how can she wear an outfit to make it?
If you don't want.
If you in the club, like he said, the example. If you in the club, and cause I've had it happen to me. If you in the club and your dress come up and you really don't care. I guarantee, and I've seen it with my own eyes. A dude was standing right next to me. He tapped my homeboy, actually. He was like, hey, bro. Yeah. Look at that. I was like, all right, bro, do what you do. But that let me know, in my mind, yeah, that ain't, I'm going to move on from that. Show her thing. Walk out the door.
Do what you do, but wash my shoes.
Okay.
That happens. It happens like that.
This area I say treat.
It's the way you. It's the
It's how you act in it.
How you
act in it.
So if you just chilling up in there, you looking cute.
Like if you just sit with your homegirls at a table, talking, and y'all just dance with each other by yourselves,
right?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Nah,
but if you in the middle of the damn dance floor and you twerking in your damn
thing,
you got females that will be dancing in the club that will continuously pull their dress down, and you also have the ones that let it up. Mm-hmm. The ones that let it up, shit.
You have ones that just walk.
They own somebody. They own somebody's radar. They own somebody's radar.
They ain't about that life.
Me, on the other hand, I'm not going
short, and I didn't know I had this much ass when I bought the damn dress.
Right there.
Now,
like the ass came out of nowhere.
Another one for me.
Might not wear this.
It's like you do have certain females, like when they see somebody somewhere, it will be certain movements and certain gestures that will try to get your attention. But you also have females that will do that shit just to do it just cause.
Right.
Well, Jonathan said the nigga was worth it. He also said he was a side dude once, and he said a man knows a thought. Elizabeth said, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. It's human nature. And Elizabeth. McQueen. And then Bianca said it's the way she carries herself.
Yeah, that's true.
She's a thought do.
That's always
All right, so y'all, we have come to an end, but before we go,
I haven't said too much of anything about myself.
and my question was towards you.
No.
I wanted you to explain why you bought the Kim Kardashian
It was cursed.
Come on.
I brought the Kim Kardashian picture for a couple of reasons. Actually, number one, I just met Javon and JB, and I didn't know if they thought I was kidding when I said that I'm a Kim Kardashian fan. I brought the picture to prove that I'm a Kim Kardashian fan. And I just wanted to bring, that is a gift that I got for Christmas, and last year was a hard year for me, and my one of my friends got me that. I didn't get anything for Christmas. That is actually the only thing that I got.
Oh, wow.
And she surprised me with that, and she put a big bow on it, and she knows that I love Kim Kardashian. So thank you, Angelica. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she was in the car. She said, "Not you having your Christmas present."
Yeah, like she bought that. That was kind of the only. I really didn't want anything because 2020 was just the last few months of 2020 were just so difficult for me. So that genuinely made me happy.
Gotcha.
And I just wanted to bring a piece of home with me. And I knew JB would say something about it. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't really gone in like I expect him to, but don't worry.
She won't allow
She won't allow me to right now. I'm
coming back.
Be good.
He's being good because this is my first time here. But when I come back, he's definitely gonna go off the clubhouse. I can see right next to Teonny. Now let's talk about Teonny.
Ruin my boy.
Teonny, let's talk about that picture.
Ruin my boy.
Teonny, let's talk about that picture your bride.
Girl, you done ruin a good amount of athletes.
Remember, so Kim is 5'2". Y'all seen her in pictures with Kanye? Like she's here and he's there. So how tall is he?
That's a great question.
Because he's really not that tall.
We were playing this game on Clubhouse.
I don't. But when they're in pictures, it's like he's here and she's there.
That curse thing to do it to you.
All right, look. So before we go, let's play how tall is a certain celebrity.
Okay, not that.
He's 5'8".
Thought I was gonna.
I told you.
I thought I was gonna plug myself in here.
Oh yeah, go ahead, do that. We're listening.
Anyway, that's why I brought the picture. Also, thank you so much for having me. I know it's been a long time coming. It's like 2 years. We've been trying to do this for a minute.
Yes.
I know.
Make sure you get the one with. Make sure they give you the one with her bent over with Ray J behind.
Oh yes.
I already have that. Thank you very much.
Wait a minute.
So how can they make sure they follow you?
Follow me on a couple of places actually. You can follow me on Instagram. Some like it. Haute, as in Haute Couture. Let's talk about it. So the way that the name came about is that I'm also a Marilyn Monroe fan, and my favorite Marilyn Monroe movie is Some Like It Hot.
Oh.
And I'm also a stylist, and I love fashion. And when you think of high fashion, you think of Haute Couture.
Okay.
And I knew that it would be a play on words because people would pronounce it as hot or hot, or and I want them to do that.
Right.
So it's just a play on words. So you can follow me on Instagram at SOMELIKEITHAUTE__. Make sure you use those 2 underscores because they wouldn't let me do one. Also on Facebook, same thing. Some Like It Haute, HAUTE. And of course Teonny Spears, but I'm almost at 5,000 friends, so I have like 3 spaces open. Chico. And, I can't add anyone else after this. So if you're going to send me a friend request, like this is the time to send me your friend request.
He already at 5,000 friends.
I'm at like 49,906 or something like that. Like I got 4 spaces open. So yeah, thanks.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I'm really glad to
barely
finally made it here.
Barely.
Yes.
No.
Stop.
I want to tell. I had like 3,000 friends when you said
I want to tell our story though.
They barely made the cut.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell the story. Let me tell the story.
We was the other niggas on the side.
So
we them other people.
My real brother Spade. He sent me the link to your Instagram. Teonny Spears was just before you had this something like Haute.
I never knew that.
And he was like, "Hey man, he's a blogger in Verity," and I was like, "Damn, another blogger in Louisiana," because that was hard to come by.
Verity at that.
And I was like, "Damn, Verity, damn!" I was like, "We can collab." That was like my immediate we can collab, we can really help each other, and that's all our conversations have ever been on. Yeah. So I saw the Instagram page and I was like, I wonder if he's on Facebook. Because I do. That's me. I search everybody. And I was like, I sent him a friend request. And I waited. My friend request wasn't accepted for a little while.
It was about 2 months.
Yeah.
I had posted something and it went viral, so I got like a whole slew of friend requests. So I was going through one day because I had the time, and I was like, "Oh, she's from Alexandria. Oh, she's a blogger. Cool. Accept."
And that's how we connected.
And interestingly, she's friends with my sister-in-law.
Yes, Levitra.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Levitra's married to my brother Chris.
Right.
Married to my brother Chris.
So that was the connection from there. And we talk on the phone maybe at least once a week, maybe.
When she answers.
Oh, now don't do anything.
I don't answer.
But I call right back.
You do.
Okay. Or I text back.
But yeah, also before we go on to closing remarks, I just like I was telling you guys in Clubhouse, like I like our vibe. Like we just clicked so easily,
well.
man. And I'm like, I feel like I've known you guys, and we just met 4 weeks ago. Like I feel like I've known you guys as long as I've known her, and I've known her for like 3-4 years. And
that's that genuine vibe. And
when I kept telling her I'm coming. But I was like, I called my friend Jashawn and I was like, I keep telling Kim I'm coming. I don't want to go by myself. Mm-hmm. And I made sure she was available so I could get here. And I was like, if I do this, I need to have Javon and I need to have JB.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do it with anybody else.
Chico.
I mean, I just actually met you, Chico. But next time, you look at Clubhouse. Like, this
I'm an Android.
This is the Clubhouse crew right here.
It was a Clubhouse takeover.
But next time, but next time I come, I do want you on the panel.
If you walk outside, and he laying next to the audience.
Oh no, Mark. No.
Why you put that out there?
Yeah, Mark.
That boy say the Trump phone, and I just looked at.
So y'all got kicked out of Facebook last week too?
I got kicked out earlier today.
No, I didn't.
Like
Hold on.
Okay, so
wait a minute.
we have a question. About asking us to break down Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for the people.
See, I don't know how to do that.
All I know is I bought stock in it.
MC Shaky.
How about this? How about we tell them we'll look it up and we'll...
Okay, all right. So Miss Elizabeth...
But I'll be able to go into detail.
So Miss Elizabeth, we'll do some more research and tune in next week and we'll definitely break that down.
And what I do know is because I was talking to MC Shaky because I thought that Bitcoin was just like something... Like, I didn't know that it could be turned into real actual
real money.
That's what they're supposed to be moving for.
So when he told me that and he was like, it's actually like real actual money that you can cash out when you reach a certain goal. I was like, what?
You can do it on Cash App.
That's what it's saying.
On Cash App or Robinhood. Those are 2 apps.
But how do you get them?
You just
buy.
Is
that what Chico said? We're going to do the research and we'll have the answer next week.
Right. So next week,
the machines are in the Arab stores now.
So next week we'll talk about cryptocurrency, and I also want to talk about making investments. So next week, make sure you guys tune in for that. We will talk about that because I do want to add value to people when they tune in.
Right.
I hope. In my opinion, I think we added value today when we talked about the relationship aspect and colorism. I think we added a lot of value there. So next week, you guys tune in. Cryptocurrency and making investments will be here. How can they find you guys on social media?
Hi everybody, it's your girl Javon, aka Nova J MUA, okay? And Imperfections by Nova J LLC on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you go ahead and click that book button. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
All right.
Hold on, let me get that shit together here. Hold on, man. Oh yeah, @certified_360 and @certified360beats on Instagram and @certified_360 on Twitter.
All right, so make sure you follow them. And, of course, it's your girl, the True Lady. Catch the TTV on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or search for the hashtag Catch the T. Tomorrow night is Dose of Reality podcast. What can we expect tomorrow, Chico?
Tomorrow we'll be talking about Biden signing all these executive orders.
Yes.
Joseph Deshaun Biden.
Also, we'll be talking, I have a relationship topic that's out. That's kind of controversial, but it will be good. Plus, I just picked a movie that we're going to dissect tomorrow. It'll be Love and Basketball. So get ready to talk about that.
Okay.
My boy. Who's on the panel, man?
Who's on the panel?
I got to be on.
Doug.
Do I need to come every Wednesday?
It's all male panel.
It's out. It's hey.
Nope. You
No,
wanna come?
you want to come?
I'll come.
All right, bring your ass.
All right, it's up tomorrow.
Bring your ass on here then.
So tune in tomorrow night for
What
Chico's
time?
Dose of Reality.
8:30.
8:30.
Am I gonna make it tomorrow?
Come on. Come on, Matt.
You go to bed early?
On the couch.
He
No,
got
like,
that
I had to, like, well, how far? Like an hour or something drive here.
hour, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go through private zones and all that,
I
yeah.
mean, I had to drive more than you did, so.
Damn.
Damn, she threw you out there like that. Huh?
Also, make sure you guys download the.
I live in Mississippi.
Also, you guys, make sure you download the Future 106 radio app.
I'm not
Yeah.
promising.
Yeah.
Future 106 online radio is back. You can check out the podcast on there. If you also have a podcast, we are opening the doors to you to be on our app as well. Also, artists are able to submit their music as well. So make sure you download the Future 106 online radio app. It is lit. And thank you, Miss Elizabeth. She said thank you, love. So thank you, and make sure you tune in next week. We're gonna talk about that cryptocurrency. And we are out.